up 45 and bring it down. It's like, all right, well,
All right, I just turned my
let's at
camera
least entertain
on.
the thought.
Just turned my camera on by accident, so I guess we're doing this thing now. I thought I was in studio mode, and I wasn't. I wasn't this whole time. Oh no. All right. Well, let me post real quick, and then we'll be good. We'll be doing our thing. We'll be choosing some battlefields. Let's choose the shit out of those battlefields.
I'll give you a hint. I'm not a Cullen type gamer. I'm not going to set these up so that I either win or die.
Does he do that?
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Every time I've seen Cullen play Chosen Battlefield, he just sets them up so that they're like either he rolls first and the game is over, or he rolls second and the game is over.
Yeah, I mean that's how he plays every game, regardless of whether or not it's Chosen Battlefield. He's like, all right, everybody's going on the line. I hope I go first. I was okay. Good job, Colin. You're the best. This is Ultramarines. I'm playing.
I sure am, and I'm just putting everyone in Deep Strike right now.
All right, let's roll off for Chosen first.
Oh yeah, true.
Go in the box.
5.
Please. I got a 2.
Cool. So I get to deploy first.
Yep. Get her done.
Exciting.
Do it to it. Directly in the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna wherever exactly these pipes are in the way, but like wherever exactly in the middle is.
Yeah, I can just delete this one. There you go.
Yeah.
You can also just like gizmo it and then set it to 0, 0, and then it goes.
I don't know what that means,
okay.
so.
Well, I can do it for you if you want to.
Sure.
So you click the gizmo, and then in position, you just go 0, X and Y, and then we want to put it so that it's not like rotated underneath everything.
Yeah, like I've seen people do that before, and I'm always just like, those are buttons that I sure don't know where they are in TTS.
0.89 puts it. No, this is the new newfangled thing. Here it is. Ta-da. Cool. All right. Well, there's an objective there. I was like mulling over where I think objectives should go in this matchup, and I don't know who benefits more from being behind cover. Is it me or you? It's probably me.
It's definitely you, because I'm basically always behind cover.
Well, I mean, like behind a actual a wall.
Oh, like behind it.
Where you can't see.
Yeah, like behind solid walls. Yeah.
Because like I could stand behind a wall, but then you can just go behind the wall, and then I would have to go behind the wall myself to fight you. And then I was like, well, feels like it's a lose-lose. Everybody just loses.
Yeah, I mean, we both have like plenty of weird movement shenanigans, but
I do think that I'm incentivized to put all the objectives in the middle of the table because I want you to stand in front of me. Do we rip the band-aid off the deployments on objective now? Probably not. Kind of like.
I will say, I am after playing it Everwinter, I'm very tired of this map.
Oh yeah, because they played it all weekend, right? They didn't change it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Carol told me that. I was like, really? All right. Sure.
Well, it's like I'm pretty sure Midgard and Webway both only use this deployment too.
Yeah.
So it's like been playing a lot of this lately.
Webway does like to switch it up sometimes. But to be fair, I haven't played an RTT in ages. I'll probably play this weekend though.
Oh, there's one this weekend?
Yeah, there's a couple. They're not like super highly.
I was looking around. I didn't see any popping up.
Yeah, I can give you the ones I'm in. Yeah, it's back to you by the way.
Oh, sure.
I am registered. I registered for 2. I think there's one at Crossroads.
That's up in like Portland, right?
That's in Maine. Yeah, it's not too far actually. It's like an hour 30 or something. It's like southern Maine, and it's just like straight up 95 for the most part, I think. Let's look at what I'm at here.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, Crossroads has one, and then there's one at Battle Standard, which is a long way away, so I don't know about that one.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
I really like Battle Standard. It's like a super nice store, but it is like in the the East Windsor, Connecticut, which is 100 million miles away.
Yeah, I went there once for a Shatterpoint tournament, and I was like, would totally play here again if this place was like an hour, maybe an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
That is a skip, hop, and a jump.
Is that what we do? Hold on. Do we just go back like this because we're a fraidy cat? That's actually probably the case.
I do only have one unit in my army that actually wants to punch you. So.
I mean, Inceptors have 3-inch range melee attacks, right?
Right, what do you like? Because they just like fly down and shoot at you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, it's probably better. Is it better if we put the middle of the objective here? Because then we can screen it really easily. Probably. Yeah, that's actually probably the case. Because I don't really care about you screening it, but I care about screening it. Put it like that.
Yeah, and you have no way to do 3-inch deep strike yourself, right?
No, we don't even believe in deep striking in this house.
Word.
Cool. All right, this feels pretty okay. I'll
just put this one back here.
I really like Chosen Battlefield when nobody's like trying to like fuck with it, because I think it's like it's very interesting. I think the thought process is really cool. And then it's just like that one person who's like, I'm gonna put 3 on my side, and then when they roll, you're like, great, cool, I love that.
I just wish that it was a 6 objective mission. I think if Chosen was 6, so there wasn't like a built-in advantage to winning the objective roll off. Like
if it automatically like hidden supplies to you, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, because then you each hit 3, and you're just kind of like planning your battlefield. And there's a lack of 6 objective missions.
There also is a card that draws an extra modifier, right? So they could just put those together in the tournament pack, right?
Yeah, I feel like it like almost never gets used, but there is.
I know, like you could just do that. It's just like draw 2 more cards and then you're done, right?
You're talking about like the extra secondary one?
Yeah. But no, it's not extra secondary. I thought there was one that just drew additional mission cards.
Oh, maybe. I know there's one that makes you pick an extra secondary every turn.
Maybe there's not. Yeah, the secondary one's really cool. It always makes for like super high scoring games though, which is not as fun.
And then obviously Uriel's telling the Centurions to deep strike, and Calgar's joining the aggressors.
Yeah, it's called Maelstrom of Battle.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, you draw 2 mission cards instead of 1, basically. You just like you just like draw 2 more and shuffle.
Man, it sure is cool of GW to make all these cool mission cards that only use Chilling Rain.
I know, yeah. It's like if they could just use that one, you could just be like, all right, you play Maelstrom, which doesn't do anything except that it gives you Chosen Battlefield plus hidden supplies, and then you just play that. You just play that one, and then you don't even have to have people roll off twice. All right, let's do Attacker Defender.
Sure.
I got 3.
I got a 5.
Again. I have no 4 to play if that changes anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you to play first.
And no direct for you, right?
Well, yeah, I mean Inceptors.
I mean, sure. Those will shoot whatever they want, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they are Inceptors are technically indirect in the sense that I just kind of put them on the board, and you can't really hide from them.
Yeah. So the question of the day is. So we attach all my idiots. Armon will go in the Flamer unit. I guess the Flamer unit hides is probably what we do.
Armon's +1 to wound, right?
+1 to wound. That's his deal. His guy's wounded. Good. The red Infernal Master is going to be the Vortex guy. I think he's going to be brave and start on the table.
Good for him.
And then I guess like the interesting thing is that I don't have to worry about turn 1 deep strikes, right? It's just it's
if I go second, technically I can do it with the
right, but I'll get a turn to move and screen you potentially.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go transport with Hairy Man, and we're gonna transport a sorcerer unit, I think.
Sure.
I will strategic reserve this guy.
Oh, do you have any other upgrades other than the super casino gun guy?
Yeah, he's a Lord of Forbidden Lore. He's Umbrella for Crystal, and then he's casino gun guy.
Cool.
Yep. And then I will keep everyone else on the table, I think. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Cool.
Sounds good. I've already slapped my guys into deep strike or not in deep strike.
Stuff. All right, and then I'm dropping first. We said.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, and
good.
if I don't mention it, Calidus is doing uppy downy every turn.
Every turn. Yeah, you got it. All right.
Even if she just drops back in the same spot she was.
So I'm gonna put it on me. I'm a little bit worried about just getting like beamed by scouts charging first turn.
Just gonna run over like hello.
Like my entire army's tactical marines. Like a scout sergeant with a chainsword will like kill 2 rubric marines like no problem. I'll just put this guy down here.
The random ass heavy bolter on them sure does kill 2 rubrics.
They have heavy bolters, not missiles.
Yeah. All my guys. Just to be clear, I fucked up my like battle yellow scribe handing outy stuff.
Okay.
These are shotguns, not bolt guns. I just didn't notice until I'd already scribed my models, and I was like, I don't want to do this.
The scout squad, the scout squad's so fucking miserable to subscribe to. So everyone's different. It's like 5 individual different units. I'm like, God damn it. Why are you
it's not my favorite.
It's so bad.
And I figured it's correct in the event, so I didn't really care if it was correct on the table because like shotguns versus bolt guns is just range. Otherwise, they're like the same shit. You can shoot them from that angle, but whatever. They're just gonna go there.
Yeah, I mean you got a scout move, right? So you can change it.
Yeah.
Put down the.
Actually, let me just make sure these guys are within 6 of
scribbles. The blue scribbles.
I'm just joinking them back so they're within 6 of this wall, so they can shuffle behind it. Looks good.
What do we need to? I think I just want it so that I can touch this objective.
Just eat yourself out there if you get
I will be wholly within 6 for area denial if I want it, so that's what we're gonna do. Back to you.
Cool. Callie down. Get back here.
Let's lock your objective so it doesn't go bouncing around.
Oh yeah, true. I totally forgot to do that.
All right. I'll put the sorcerer units back here. I'll keep them off the objective in case it matters.
Do you have any way to ignore modifiers in your army? Is stealth impactful against you? Obviously flamers. But
I don't, but I do have like a bunch of hit bonuses and also flamethrowers, so like largely it doesn't really matter for me, but I technically don't have a way to ignore them.
Word.
And like rerolls and shit.
Yeah. That sort of stuff I can do exactly nothing about.
Let's put these guys down here, and then if you get frisky, we can shoot you with a flamethrower. Okay.
Be a lot cooler if you didn't. I don't like flamethrowers. They hurt. Let's tuck some scouts in up here.
Love it.
And they're just gonna cower behind this wall.
So scare away. Everything is so scare away.
They don't like getting shot.
Wow. Weird. Okay. Back to me. I'll put Crystal guy in the back, I think. And they can just like be an investigate signals outlet if we need it on turn 1.
Cool.
I'm not gonna touch the terrain because that seems like a little bit silly. And we'll put Soul Reaper Cannon guy in the back. Okay, back to you.
Let's go ahead and just put Uriel Ventress over here. This idiot. Usually he just holds my home objective. I need to put other things back there. So, because you're a turn 1 threat range, you have how many Cabal points turn 1?
I'll have 2.
Like definitely
4,
enough to do like
6,
the double move.
10, 12.
Plus some other stuff.
I could do 2 double moves turn 1 if I wanted to.
Can you do that on the same unit?
Yep.
So you can, if you want to, definitely get like basically any angle you need.
Yep.
This way area. So I don't really want to expose shit. Let's just go ahead.
Who has Deep Strike?
It's the Centurions.
Okay, cool. Not bad.
Let's just go ahead and hide Uriel here.
I love a good Uriel Ventress.
Last
week mine died to an exploding Land Raider Redeemer though, and I was very sad. He didn't get to do anything.
I'm liking him. I'm not liking him with the Company of Heroes. I think it's a little bit too many points to just be like, he sure will live and maybe kill some idiots.
Yeah, I think that The secret sauce with the company heroes was the regular Primaris captain that I found.
Yeah.
Because then like, but if you full wombo combo them out, the captain plus a lieutenant plus the company champion is like literally insane damage. They're just like actually really good at fighting.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, like over the weekend, like he failed his unit, shot at a 6-wound Nurgling unit and failed to kill it, and then they charged a chosen unit and killed half a chosen.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool, sweet Uriel.
Yeah, Uriel's like, yeah, he's kind of. I think honestly, like you could just play Uriel by himself and like,
yeah,
if they have an artillery piece, you just put him as your 2 reserve. Like I think it's fine. He's 5 wounds too, so he's like awkward to kill for 2 damage weapons. Like he doesn't even die that easy. Like
like the company of heroes sure are around him for some reason.
Yeah.
That's about it.
The tough part is like for 95 points or whatever. Like I don't really know what else you spend on because like 95 points is really kind of a steal for the weapon profiles you get. It's just that like where they want to be standing is kind of weird.
Maybe it's like just like a third unit of Eradicators or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could buy that. Is it back to me?
Yeah. So sorry.
Oh, yeah. No worries.
I always forget to click the clock button on TTS.
Put the Infernal Masters unit back here.
Sure.
We're gonna say sure would be swell of you to deep strike in this corner. You should deep strike. You should deep strike an Inceptor squad right here.
No. Looking at his profile, he seems to cause lots of pain. And unfortunately, I can't even avoid it by staying outside of 12 because he's 18 inches.
Yep.
Maybe that's a problem for Bolter and Scepters, you know?
They also have 18-inch range.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Bolter and Scepters, though. They're so spiky, it's just fun.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they get like 7 shots, sometimes they get like 21 shots.
Yeah. I killed an Exorcist with them one time.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
I guess Twin Link is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I shot like whatever it is 9 times, and I hit like 16, and then with Twin Link I like wounded almost all of them, and I was just like, oh, you're dead, I guess.
Like, well, here's 16 AP1s.
Yep, enjoy that. Put Mags the Mighty right here.
Such a big Jesus Christ. Let's just go ahead and toss some Eradicators. General over here. Spot. Just keeping them nice and tight behind the wall, so you gotta come real close if you wanna glass them.
Tight.
Yeah, you know. Walk forward to kill my 95-point Eradicator.
Will do.
That looks like they're fully behind the corner, I think. Just that. Sure. So
all right.
the line there is like that. That. So yeah. Yeah, looks good.
Cool.
Back to you.
Back to me.
I've got 2 drops left.
They're gonna go behind this thing. I just don't want to be seen through the middle here, so we'll be like back a little bit.
Remind me, because it's been a minute since I played against K-Suns. Who can your rituals come off of?
Any of the Psyker models.
Okay, so each model can just like ritual themselves if they need to.
Yep.
Each unit.
Yeah, the only restriction is that you can't perform a ritual that someone else has done already, except for the Lord of Forbidden Lore guy. He has no restrictions.
Yep.
You can even ritual while you're battle shocked, which I learned the other day.
That's pretty nifty.
You don't generate Cabal points when you're battle shocked, but you sure can do the wonky hand motions. Woo! Say the magic words and stuff.
He can just go over this wall, so yeah, there's like there's no spot that I can hide from him. I'm not killing him in Overwatch, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, chat. How did prediction go? 78% for Thousand Suns,
so
chat.
I'm just gonna tuck
like
these idiots in behind the wall where they can't be shot. And if you expose something you do want to shoot, maybe they'll step out.
Interesting that Calgar is not to the deep striking unit.
More likely they'll just go up into deep strike. There we go. Cool.
Cool. I'm done. Keep going.
Well, then I will. I thought I was gonna be out of drops first.
Nope. Get wrecked.
All right. Well, then we'll put Calgar down behind this wall as well.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Not using blade driven deep here because that's a go first or lose kind of move. Right, Calgar and friends are all nice and safe. Oh, guard is stuck to a Centurion.
It's like
get unstuck.
Daddy, I wanna wear the armor. Daddy Calgar, let me go in a Centurion. He's like, no, I need you to take an AP1 hit for me.
Stand there and die for the rest of the unit. I am fully deployed as well.
All right, pause, and then we do the big roll.
All right.
Yeah.
5. All right, looks like you're going first.
That's me. That's pretty
good luck, sir.
You like to go second, I bet.
I was looking at my tabletop battle stats recently, and my go first go second win rate is like so wildly different.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like
scout moves, by the way.
Oh yeah. It's like these guys are just going 6 back behind the wall here. Oh, they're all in a pile. These guys are just gonna stay where they are, I guess. These scouts are just gonna kind of back up so they can't be tagged through the wall. And then I will just give that back to you. Yeah, it's like a difference of like 20%. I suck going first. I don't know why.
Interesting. All right. Click starts. Draw some cards. I'll give you a handshake. Good luck.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Let's get turn 1.
Secure no man's, capture enemy.
Okay, but not amazing.
That looks like CP right there.
I guess I can throw my Rhino at you.
I have to shuffle.
Don't want you to shoot me. These guys are at 23, right? I guess I'm
yeah.
strategic reserve them, but I can't stop that.
Yeah, if they're just crambling around the table, it's 5-inch move, 18-inch gun.
Okay. So we'll probably secure. All right. Magnus, I think we're just gonna he'll just choose movement, start a battle round. Not that it's gonna do anything because I don't think he's going anywhere.
Sure.
Actually, you can always drop Inceptors. Actually, he'll probably just stay on damage. Actually, damage reduction, in case you just Inceptor me really hard. Although you can't do that turn 1, right? Because all the Inceptors are in actual reserve.
Yeah. The only thing I can like fake deep strike turn 1 is like things that are on the board right now.
Okay. And then I think that we shouldn't be able to be shot turn 1, right? Because I think your drop is there, but your line of sight needs to be, or your drop is here, but your line of sight needs to be there. That's the kind of the idea.
Yeah, I don't believe there's any way I get a line of sight on Magnus unless you give me one.
Okay, so we'll do movement this turn. I don't think there's any reason to like get too aggressive with these guys. Just throw the scribblers up into the middle of nowhere and say go. Yeah, that seems fine. So let's do. I'll get my cards out real quick, and we'll choose Devastating Wounds, and we'll just keep on that for the foreseeable future.
Sure, works for
me. There's one specific instance in which I might switch to Sustain, but that's only if we need a full on wombo combo on like your Centurions or something. And I'm also gonna get a counter for my Cabal points because I have 12 of them. This is all stuff I should have done before the game, but instead we're gonna waste clock time on it.
How dare you?
That's me. That's how I roll. Who needs clock time?
Just sandbagging over here, you know?
Oh, that's how we roll. So 12 Cabal points, like we said. There's Devastating Wounds over there. And then we are off, and we're doing the Time Flux. We're going to get all fluxy with it.
Time Flux.
Time Flux. Whoa. Timey-wimey. I'm going to advance this idiot. Bloop. 4. So you can go 16. Okay, that's too far. I think we're gonna go here. There's a point here where I can touch the objective and not be in Eradicator range, and that's where I want to stand.
Just making sure I measure all my dudes. Wait, that.
Means you could strike here, but whatever. No, I'm gonna put a blue scribe there. The blue scribes will advance 5. I think we're just gonna go over here. How many psychic weapons do you have that you're gonna get -1 to hit or -1 to wound with? All the psychic weapons. These.
I don't think Calgar's gauntlets are psychic. You should be able to hand psychic out to people. That'd be funny.
Just make your weapons worse. You should be able to gain psychic on any weapon you want.
Oh no, I'm saying like that. Like that'd be a funny case. On like just tell someone their weapons are psychic now. Like I don't want them to be psychic.
These guys will advance. Oh yeah, for sure. Like make enemy weapons psychic.
Yeah, that'd be a cool ability.
That would be sweet. Can go. What did I fucking roll? F3, so I can go 8 inches. Just gonna go out here, make these drops funny. If you want to drop Centurion Mans on me over there, then like, sure.
Just trade my
like
very expensive Centurion units
for like some dumb rubrics.
I bet that squad's worth like 120 points.
I mean, it's got a character in it, so it's worth a lot. Like, there's you don't get out of bed in Thousand Suns for less than 200 points.
I guess they are a very wildly overcosted army.
Yeah, wildly overcosted. This faction sucks. Just put the Soul Reaper in the middle here. This doesn't feel like great positioning, but it is what we're gonna do.
I had to look up the cost of the dev Centurions. They're only 350 points.
350? That's fine.
Yeah, don't oversell them, you know?
That's fair. Alright, do we want this dude to do anything? I'm not really spending Cabal points this turn. What did we say that the line of sight here was?
For
the E-Reds. It's like it's kind of not great.
It looks like that or like that.
Alright. Can I get there with a 12-inch move? Probably a 13, I think. Right? Yeah,
what from Red Squad?
No, from this dude right here.
Let's see who we're talking about. Oh, this fella?
This is this is a disc sorcerer.
Oh, he's not part of that unit. Okay, understood.
No, he's yeah, because I can't attach multiple characters. I don't have those abilities.
I'm unsure. The game is not letting me measure distance off.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. Like sometimes you have to pick him up and drop him to get to do measure, like the movement measure. I think we're good. He maybe a little bit farther back, like there, probably from this little weird spike to your base.
Looks good to me. Yeah.
Okay, and then that is more than 12 inches. Is that fine? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he's an inch back from the wall here. Yeah, so he's gonna go here, and then he has the movement with a 12-inch move to just go back to behind this wall.
Okay.
And then the Infernal Master guy, I don't have to worry about like turn 1 screening and stuff. So what we're gonna do, we'll just use this guy as a proxy base to make sure he has enough room to fit his dumb ass. And then we're just gonna put the unit around him, something like this. And we don't want to be shot off the corner. So we should be good there. And we'll just sort of peek them all up like this, because we'll screen out the objective next turn. Okay, this squad will chillax. I don't have too much to do with them, honestly. Don't need this proxy guy. Oh, he has an extra 2 movement because of Magnus anyway. So
oh yeah, he's definitely got it then.
Extra distance. Yeah. The benefit is that I don't have to do any funky shenanigans on the double move though. All right. So then these guys, they can move up a little bit and still be in range to do teleport homers if I draw it next turn. So they're gonna move up a little bit. Then if I need to, I can just push them next turn wherever I want to go. Okay.
Sure.
And then that's my movement. End of movement. He'll do his funky doohickey over on these guys on a 2+. Get funky doohickied. You have been bound by tendrils.
I don't know what that means.
Your half movement, advance, and charge rolls. Which I guess it's fine because the rhinos out of range anyway, but it makes you slow. And then start of shooting, I'm gonna spend 7. I'm gonna doom bolt them.
Okay.
From that dude, blammo. Just D3 mortals, 2 mortal wounds. That wasn't very good. And then I'll spend the rest, and I'll just run back to that position in the back over here. Whee! Okay. So he's just gonna be inside the building, like this, where we talked about.
Yeah, easy enough.
That is it for my turn. I'm gonna ditch capture enemy outpost for a command point, and I'm going to get score. What's up?
At the end of your 5 phase, I just gotta figure out if I want to yoink anyone.
Yeah. I'll just give my points.
I think I'm gonna yoink the Eradicator squad, honestly.
Sure. And then it's your go.
I'll go back up to 2 because of Calgar. Let's see what I get for secondary draws. Storm Hostile, can't get that. And Secure No Man's Land. And then we'll show. Didn't mean to discard it, meant to shuffle it. I'll just shuffle into the deck after I draw a new one.
Oh yeah, because it's turn 1. Teleport number.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's easy. Seems good.
Alright, those are doable. This is with this idiot. Rhino can use flamers in the Overwatch or can't? Firing deck doesn't.
Yeah, firing deck is only shooting phase. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's in your shooting phase. You get to shoot.
So I'm not scared of the Rhino's Overwatch. If the scouts want to leg it onto this objective, they need looks like a 2 on the advance.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, and just see strat reserves. We'll probably just be putting the Calidus down up here on this objective.
Whoa.
Scouts will stay where they are. Ventress will stay where he is. Let's just go ahead and hit some advances, I guess. Advance for the scouts in the middle. 5.
Hello.
They're just going to jog out here and make it so that...
Home braze action?
Yeah, make it so that you don't have this objective and that we're going to get some nice homers.
Love it.
I have to control for...
I was a little sad for like when you drew the storm. I forgot it shuffled on turn 1 because I was just like, oh, you just get that objective now.
Oh yeah, I was a little sad that it does shuffle turn 1.
I know that. That's probably why. So you're just like, oh, I drew homers bottom 1. Get fucked. Auto 5. Let's go.
And honestly, because they're there just doing homers, I don't need to int these guys out.
I was getting oathed.
Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I guess Magnus.
Magnus, sure.
Because I'm not going to shoot you this turn with anything except for the Eradicators who already full reroll everything. Right. So yeah, I guess Magnus.
You got it.
Anyway, these scouts are probably just going to stay where they are because I don't need to hold this objective. Do I care about you getting a primary lead? Not as much as I care about having scouts alive or making you run over here to kill them. Yeah, because there's no way.
They're a tough nut to crack.
They are perfectly happy just kind of hanging out over there and not giving you.
They love hanging.
Not giving you anywhere to really connect with them.
Hello, Eradicators.
These guys are gonna pop out. They're gonna shuffle so they're within 18 of this thing, but. Okay, cool. Now they're all within 18 of the Rhino. So we're good up there. My DZ is screened out, or my behind the building is screened out at least, so that's good. Cool. Yeah,
Legion never doing Zangors again, dude. I did Enlightened. Those guys are complicated,
shift these guys
and they're only 3 models. I can't imagine it for 10.
More.
I heard you have the full 2,000 points all ready to go though for 1,000 Suns, so that's cool. I painted a Rhino, by the way.
I don't really care if
I think I posted this on my Instagram.
Centurions through the wall.
I can go back to my I can show it on my face cam here.
Cool. Calidus is standing there. These guys are deploying homers. Eradicators will just try and hose this rhino. Here's the 2 normal shots that hit on 3s. Reroll 2 hits. And then here's the 2 that hit on 4s from the multi-melta. Reroll. Okay, so that's 3. And then T9, strength 9, right?
Yeah, 4s.
4s. Reroll. Okay, 2.
Just 2. I've covered. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I definitely do. All right. So.
Yeah. Close the corner.
So from it's 2 at AP 4, so I save on 6s.
Yep.
Okay. I can't do anything funky here besides reroll. I don't really care about rerolling, so here we go. Nope, they both go through. Do I die?
All right.
Yep.
Yes. no need to reroll that part of it.
The number of times the rhino gets like randomly yeeted off the table by like turn 1, like a big spike turn 1 is like wild. It's like so often. That's all.
Sometimes the eradicators.
Right? So it's just me doing my thing.
Yeah. That's literally the only guns that I'm putting into you.
Cool. So we're just gonna come up in the front here, and these guys are gonna sacrifice themselves for the cause, probably.
I'll just kick the time over to you because my turn is done.
Yep. Disembark.
It's going to be a 3 on homers and a 5 on secure.
Harold is a little worried about getting incepted, but he'll just go in the back over here probably. He can kind of get wherever he wants. Let's make these colors different. Make these guys purple and these guys orange because they're scary flamers. We gotta roll Deadly Demise for this thing.
Is anything? I guess your thing's behind the wall, and maybe the.
It wouldn't be a great Deadly Demise for me. All right.
It looks like the blue squares might actually be in range of it too.
Let's see if it matters.
They are.
Go in the box, goddamn. Uh-oh.
Yeah, baby! Let's get that explosion going.
Yeah. So the scribes 2. The disc sorcerer takes 3, and the
I love it when explosions hit.
Takes 1.
I love when explosions hit not my stuff.
That is pretty cool. And then we gotta roll mortals for these idiots.
Yes, sir.
The sorcerer's unit. There's a guy, and Armand's unit takes 1. Cool. That was unfortunate.
I'm a fan.
I wonder if I should have smoke screened that. I don't know. I figured you had rerolls, but I forgot that the multi-melta hits on 4s. It made it a 5. Might have been worth it. All right. Let's continue on. So top of my thing, I'm gonna move to -1 damage so that I don't get boned by Inceptors.
Makes sense.
I don't need Battle Shock anywhere. I'll draw my cards. Investigate, deploy teleport hammer. Good thing we left these guys here, and those blue scraps are here. That's exciting.
That's an easy 4/3 right there.
And I'll get 10. Nope, wrong turn. This one.
Do you get 10?
This one and just one.
It's 2/5, isn't it? For
no.
Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, taking hold. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different.
Vital ground. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we wouldn't have a middle one if we played Vital.
Teams event this Vital ground this round. I had that in my brain.
I gotcha. All right. So we have to.
I'm going to pay 1 in your command phase to do the sticky thing up here where the Calidus is.
Can you do that?
I believe it's just objective that I control. I'll double check.
It's not controlled with an Adeptus Astartes model?
I'm double checking for you, because if it is, then I can't do it.
Pretty wild.
Oh no, it is controlled by Adeptus.
That shit.
Well then, you know what?
Whoa.
I'll do it on the middle. Make you keep something out there.
Okay, fair enough. Does that explode if I move on it? How does that work?
It's if you end any sort of move on the objective. So fallback, advance, shoot, charge, or fallback, advance, don't move or charge. I believe so. I don't see anything on it but saying that if you just don't do anything on the objective.
You ready? You ready to sit there for the whole turn? All right. So I think we have to deal with the Calidus so it doesn't just score you a bunch of points. Plus, we can try to get rid of the thing. So I feel like all these friends. Oh, how many points? How many things do I get? I have a fuck ton of Cabal points this turn. I'm gonna get shit. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 15, 19. Let's go. That's a lot. 19. All right.
That seems excessive.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. I am going to move some guys around. So let's move these friends so that they can shoot the scouts. So he moves 6 because he's a cool friend, a cool guy.
Yeah, I couldn't really hide them from you, so you sure are gonna have a line up the middle if you want it.
Yeah. And yeah, worst case scenario, we can double move these guys to get them where they want. So we can just move. These guys will stay out here to do a little screening if they want that. Like this. And then we can do a double move and see how we feel at the end of the movement phase. These guys are going to come shoot the Eradicators. He gets to move 6 because he's cool. Five and 5. The big question is what we do with Ahriman. I was hoping he wouldn't just kill the Rhino with Eradicators. I wish my D-Bolt hadn't fizzled, then I would have survived. It's too bad. It is too bad. I think what I'll do, I have Investigate. So these guys are just going to go do Investigate, I think, because we talked about where they can do that, because they're in range.
Yeah, they're definitely in range.
Give me the thing. 9 inches is... right there, so I have a little bit, and then everybody else can just sort of chill back here.
Oh, there is no Investigate.
Yeah, it's because this map base is old.
I was just lifting my tray up to see if I could find the Investigate signals, but it does not exist.
Just shuffle this dude. Okay. Blue scrubs are chilling. Ahriman.
Just fixing all my inceptors.
So I'm going to advance these guys. I think what we want to do is keep the Infernal Master here, so that if you have line of sight to anyone, he has line of sight back to you is the intention. And he'll just be nudged a little bit back so he doesn't get seen on that little line across the side. Yeah, that should be tough because there's dudes over here anyway. The big question is if Ahriman's moving anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is put this Sorcerer on the objective here instead of moving him the whole distance. Then you
sure,
have to
that's fine.
The unit to take it away. Ahriman's probably fine chilling over here. Like, and we're next to Magnus, so everything is good. The Flamebirds can stand in the back. I think this is a good place for you to drop. So what we're gonna do is put Ahriman here and the Flamers back here. I moved these guys already, right? I think so.
Orange Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're moving them on.
2 guys who were there, yeah.
Yeah, you were like moving them onto the objective,
yeah.
But if you want to take them back, you can. I don't care.
Yeah, I just don't remember where they were to begin with. I forget if they moved the full distance, but I'm just gonna leave them there.
They definitely did. They fell out of the Rhino.
They definitely what?
I said they definitely didn't move the full distance. They fell out of the Rhino.
Yeah. So I guess if that's the case, we'll just make it so that these guys move their full distance, which is like this, and then we'll leave it.
Yeah, because you had your Rhino like right where that orange guy is right
I just
now.
forgot if like they had been where they were out of the Rhino or not, but yeah, we'll go there so we can shoot if you drop it over here. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm gonna bring my strategic reserve in this turn.
Okay.
Over here, off the Calidus Assassin. And I think we're just going to come make sure she goes away forever. Hello.
She sure will go away forever if you shoot at her.
That is the goal. Then I can use my battle tactics without getting fucked. All right.
Probably doesn't.
You want to shoot me with your Overwatch thing? Let me just
what else do I even need? Eradicators are just gonna die. Sorry, I'm just thinking if I want to. You got a bunch of AP1, I guess AP3 on the Warp Smite Devoons. So like that squad, I'm probably not armor contempting that squad. If I pop the Infernal Masters, that help me kill the squad in any sort of meaningful way. I think I'm gonna let it go. I don't think that her Overwatch is gonna. I'd have to roll high and then have you roll low.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, he's got his auto pass save thing too open. That makes it worse, but
I'd have to get like 6 saves.
Yeah, you'd have to roll like lights out. All right, so let's do shooting or end of movement phase. The blue scribes are gonna explode you. How much do they explode you for? Nothing. Okay. Well, that's
excellent.
I guess that means these guys will shoot you the normal amount. Do we do any funky stuff? I have 19 Cabal points, which feels like an overkill. So let's fucking Doomble you, I guess.
Sure.
So I think I have more than I will need. Although save rerolls are really good. If I Doombolt you and then double move, I'll have 7. I'll get 3 save rerolls. That's fine. Yeah. So we'll do Doombolt. Blammo. Oh, the big one. So it's D3 plus 6.
Yikes.
Take 8 mortals. All right. Well, that's exciting.
We'll just kill to a bolt gun.
Okay. What has range to you now? Just the smite, which is probably not going to kill you. So we'll just double move those guys. And I think that lets us screen a little bit better too. I'll put the sorcerer at 12 inches of you because his gun rules. Actually, you held at the start, so we could put the sorcerer in the back and just kill you with flamethrowers, which is probably what we're gonna do. Yeah. If these flamethrowers don't kill you, even if they don't kill you, it actually doesn't really matter. So we'll put a couple of flamethrowers in range of you. And probably a warp smite. This guy will run back here to hide behind the wall. The Soul Reaper will go here. And the Aspiring Sorcerer will go here.
Sure.
And this last Flamer guy gets to go a little bit farther downwards to do better screening. Okay. So that's all the psychic stuff. We'll do shooting. So these guys are going to shoot you. Here's my Warp Smite. One's lethal. One fails to wound but rerolls. One's devastating. It's AP3. You get cover, so you can save on a 6 against the smite hit.
Nope.
So that'll just kill him. Okay. This unit will shoot over here.
Sure.
Within 6 of Magnus. Actually, no, we'll do these guys first so we can get rid of your Calidus. So everybody over here into the Calidus. I'll overcharge the Screamer Invocation. Do I explode? Yes. No. Is that worth a reroll? No, because then you'll...
Did you have a way to get this fella in 12?
Oh, inside 12? Yeah.
You do have one model outside of 12.
Yeah, it should be. I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but...
Yeah, same.
Every bolt gun's good.
Might have to have them be...
I bet we just have to go over here, essentially.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't care about the bolt gun. I'll just put the Soul Reaper there. The bolt gun's not really going to matter.
Okay.
So I'll take the 3 damage on this guy, because unfortunately I rolled a 1. And then he'll just shoot his flamethrower, and we'll see if he die. 4 shots. It's not very good, but it's okay. Wounds on 3s. Rerolling. I'll flip 1 to a 6. So 1 devastating, 3 saves on your Endbalm.
Fail 2.
So that's 3 damage so far. The Baby Flamer. 3 shots, moves on 5s. Reroll 3 on your Endbalm. There you go.
I don't know why I didn't roll all 3, but she died.
They were different AP values, to be fair, so that's exciting.
I mean, the AP doesn't matter. It's the Cali.
Yeah, that's why it was funny. All right, these guys will shoot over here.
Sure.
Does this guy have line of sight to you? No, that's fine. So your Calidus is dead. I'll pay 1 to reroll with my psychic weapons.
Okay.
We'll do the... It's all 1 damage, so it doesn't really matter. We'll do the baby flamers first. 11, sure.
Excessive, but all right.
Reroll 1s. Okay, 3 AP2, no cover. That's a good start. Oh, you're so good at this. The regular flamers... Oh no, did 1 die? 1 died. Sorry, that's too many dice. Because he got out of the transport. I actually lost a guy getting out of a transport, which is insane. Wins on 5s, because we're strength 4. Rolls 1s. So just 1 AP1, 1 AP2.
1 AP1, fail it. 1 AP2, fail it.
1 more damage, cool. The Soul Reaper Cannon. That one misses. This one's lethal. These ones on 4s.
Sure.
Come on. So that is 4 AP1.
Am I outside of 12 of you? Which one is the Soul Reaper?
That's the guy in front. The whole unit should be within 12 because we're shooting with flamethrowers.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I'll fail 1, so I take 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was lethal, not devastating.
You failed 1 or 2?
I failed 1 of the 3, and then you said 1 was lethal also, right? So it's 4 saves total?
It was 4 total, yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, you only
1.
rolled 3, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you said lethal, and my brain heard devastating.
Oh, yeah. No,
I just didn't roll for the 4th
It is
one.
also devastating, but he didn't roll any 6s. Alright, we'll do the Casino Gun. 2d6. 7, that seems fine. Hits on 2s. I'll just fish here. It's about the same. So this one misses. I get 2 lethals, and then he's sustained 3 times.
Cool.
Wins on 4s, because Magnus is next to me.
Yep.
Rerolling everything. For the strat. So that is 2 devastating and 8 EP1.
4 ups.
Got him.
I'll fail 4 plus devastating, which I believe is just the unit.
Yeah, the 4 gets him. Cool.
Yeah.
Good job, team. That is my shooting. We'll do the action with these guys.
Sure.
And the action with these guys. And I'll pass.
Sounds good. Let's see what I get for secondaries.
Let me know if you want to do any stuff at the end of my turn.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm yoinking scouts off the board and scouts off the board. And I think I'm going to pay to deep strike my sense.
Cool.
I don't know if I need to, but I'd rather have the option. Alright, pass turn to me. I control 1 for 5. This goes away.
This matchup's like so cagey.
Yeah, I think neither. We're just standing here like, all right. Eventually, one of us has to come out.
My last rounder was against Grey Knights. So it felt like the same. It was like the same energy. It's like, all right, well, Magus just hides, and the whole army screens for him, and then we see what happens.
I got Bring It Down, No Prisoners, which, if I'm being honest, isn't my favorite.
No Prisoners is pretty good this turn.
No Prisoners is fine. Bring It Down.
You should have left my Rhino alive. You shouldn't have rolled 11 damage on my Rhino, you silly goose. Just roll worse next time.
Stupid me. I should have rolled 9, not 11.
Yeah.
Easy. Then I had an easy kill lined up. It's fine. I'm just going to drop 12 Inceptors on top of Magnus and not kill him, you know?
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear.
All right. I need to murder these blue scribes to take away that middle objective.
They're nice. They literally haven't even done anything to you. They tried and they failed. They
had the audacity to keep holding that objective from me, which I'm not really a fan of.
Ugh.
So I know
the audacity.
It's pretty rude of them. So now that you're all on the board, the only thing that you can do uppy downy with is your Umbrellific, right?
My crystal, my cool crystal.
What does this squad look like? Am I scared of them into Centurions? Not really, I guess. They're not. I don't want to get shot by them, but they seem fine.
Let's fix them. All right. Camera. My camera's
let's start doing stuff. I'll advance Uriel's unit.
Ugh. 8 mortals with this
6,
is 9th
cool.
hit? Yeah, basically.
So Uriel is just going to go 12.
The Techers, thanks for the follow. Oh, John G. Marzo, thanks for the follow as well.
Onto this objective.
Appreciate you guys.
His friends are just going to tango along behind him.
We're going to need to be by 3 more models to have tank.
Something like that.
Done. What models, though? Are they all like Gladiator
Let's
Reapers?
go ahead, and I think we're going to keep Calgar's unit more
yeah,
or
Purple
less
Channel
where
beats
it is
Switch.
for now.
There's always like, I
we'll
think
just
it's...
space out the Victrix guard on the walls.
I think it's like mostly paranoia, but there's always like a... There's like a pervading sense among content creators that saying the name of other platforms over like on the platform will like fuck you in the algorithm. I don't think it's the case. But who knows? I know that it is the case for like metadata. If you put like I think if you put Twitch in like keywords and video description, it can fuck with you. But I don't know about saying it in the video. But like I don't know, better safe than sorry. I kind of figured that everybody knew what I meant because it kind of makes sense, but it is what it is.
Not in a particularly safe spot.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. But it's just like I saw other people doing it. It's also kind of a fun meme. I don't
know. Blue Scribes have blown up, yeah?
They sure do.
Cool beans. We're just going to have to Bolt and Scepter the Blue Scribes.
No.
We're just going to put the Bolt and Scepters... I'm just going to make a 12-inch bubble off them real fast so I can see what that looks like.
Yeah, you got it.
We're just going to put the Bolt and Scepters like right on the edge of 12.
Cool.
Keeping them off the objective over here.
Blue Scribes are going to live. They're going to survive.
Maybe. I mean, Blue Scribes do just sometimes live for like no reason whatsoever.
It's true. They get a charge from Chthonian Berserks my last game. They were just like, they just tanked it. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, you know, 4-up invulns do be 4-up invulns sometimes.
To be fair, those Chthonian Berserks also tanked like 12 Flamers on the next turn, so I didn't feel that good about it.
I love Berserks.
They're very good.
I don't.
That's a good.
I don't get the crowd that thinks that they're bad.
I think that crowd is probably bad themselves. Is the issue for them.
I mean, also they are not what they were last edition, I guess. But
I mean, what is though?
Yeah, they had every rule known to man.
Melee unit slightly depowered in 10th edition. News at 11.
They had every rule known to man and several known to monkeys last edition. So like, it makes sense that they're a little bit worse this time. So I think I should be able to line up this entire squad just like in a real. Where's 9
Get out of
inches?
here! Get away from me! You can definitely see me because that guy's poked around the wall.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
But
I'm just trying to line them up so that way they're like super far away from the stuff that can murder them.
Yeah.
And not really not going to eat an Overwatch from these idiots because, I mean, I guess you can Overwatch with one guy, but like, you know, are you? That is that's good if you want to Overwatch me with one Infernal Bolt gun.
I don't. I really don't. I appreciate you asking though. It's a valid question.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a valid question. More just these guys right here to push my screens out. I'll keep this squad in strat reserves. I think we're gonna keep everyone else in strat reserves. I'm definitely not clearing you off this objective. You're just getting a 10 next turn.
Yay! I like points.
Or
I'm gonna get a 15 next turn. I'm gonna get a 15 next turn because these guys are gonna live.
Listen. If you get a 15, more power to you, dude. Like, I'm not gonna. I would feel so shitty if I had to commit like a bigger Inceptor unit to kill Blue Scribes. Like, if they live. They deserve it. Actually, these guys up here. This at least a little bit harder.
I should be able to use my 0 damage strat on Blue Scribes. They're basically some 1,000 Sun Psychers, right? It's like essentially the same. Are the Inceptors psychic weapons? They are, right?
They all serve the same god. Yeah, Psychic Bolt.
Yeah, they're just Psy Cannons. Oh, Grey Knights should get Inceptors, but they have Psy Cannons on each arm. Yeah! Grey Knight Codex, it's happening. I'm calling it now. Put money on that. Is that your movement stuff? I'm gonna do some magic shit. Did you mute or something? I can't hear what you're saying if you're doing anything. I gotta do magic stuff. Flashback now. What are you rolling? What's happening? I'm doing weavers. I'm gonna do a weaver here. I'm gonna do 2 weavers over here. But I can't hear what you're saying, so I don't know if that's out of line. Did I like mute myself? No, I don't think so. I can hear my audio. Where did you go? Unless Discord like switched my input somehow. Probably not. Just make sure it is on my output. Okay. Yeah, the YouTube alerts are silent, or the YouTube subscription alerts are silent, because you get them a lot, because you get a lot of YouTube subscribers. The follows should be. Oh, it might have changed my default output device for. Let's pause the clock while we figure out what's going on here.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are. Welcome.
Sorry, my headset decided to disconnect and just wouldn't reconnect for a minute. I had to swap headsets.
you're like rolling dice. It's like, I don't know what's happening.
I thought you were just like muted talking to your stream. Then I realized that my little face wasn't lighting up to show that I was talking, and I was like, oh no, my headset's dead.
Yeah.
I just swapped headsets. Sorry, that's 4 las cannons at you.
4 las cannons, and they hit 1 time. Oh no, this is wound roll.
Yeah, I rolled because it was 3 rolling 1s. I re-rolled 2 1s into a 1 and a 2, and then
we're out here. Okay, yeah, love it. So on me 4 las cannons, and then you have the missile launchers coming. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. 63 blast.
So las cannons here are 3 bolter guys. 1, 2, 3. 1 5s. 1 saves. The last bolter guy. He's dead. So the 3 bolter guys are dead. 1, 2, 3. Hit me with those good blasty boys. So you get +6 for these?
Yes. So it's 18 shots.
That is perfectly average.
I love perfectly average.
That's good, yeah.
3 rolling 1s.
No,
and 2s.
12? Okay.
Yep.
AP2 and no funky stuff, right? No ignore cover.
Nope.
Okay, so on the Soul Reaper, 12 dice. We'll just do this. Soul Reaper. Save. Oh, nice. Good job, Soul Reaper. All right, one through on the Soul Reaper. Does he die?
Let's find out. Nope. No.
So.
Yeah, I'll let that go.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna chase that right now.
The Soul Reaper again. So now he's dead. So he took 5.
Cool.
Goodbye. So this is on the Aspiring Sorcerer, who's unironically more valuable than the Infernal Master right now because the Infernal Master only has 1 wound left. So here's on the Sorcerer. Save. That one goes through. I'm gonna Weaver that one.
Sure.
So reroll this bad boy. Saves. Oh, we're rolling good today. Oh, we're rolling really good today. Oh, we're rolling incredibly good today. Oh my god. All right, that one goes through. How much damage?
2.
So that kills this Aspiring Sorcerer. The last one's on the Infernal Master. You have no more shooting on him, right?
No.
I guess I'll roll it, because if he saves, then it's good. He's fine. So he's maintained his thingamajiggy if he wants to use it. Okay.
Okay.
Good job, Infernal Master. You rule. I love you. You're so cool.
That's more saves than I wanted, but
that was a lot of saves. Yeah, I was prepared to dump CP into that dude to keep him alive, but I didn't have to, which was nice.
I'll take it. It at least gives me 2 no prisoners. Yep. Bolter dudes into
the scribbles.
Into the scribbles.
Fishies. We're going fishing. Oh, we're going fishing. All ones. Oh, screw scribes. Let's go. It's happening. It's happening.
All right. Well,
3s?
We still hit 8 out of 9.
You gotta reroll one.
I didn't reroll.
Yeah. Nope, didn't matter.
It's okay.
6?
6 saves.
Easy. This is easy. This is what we call amateur hour over here. 4 up. 4 up again. So it takes 2. Down to 2.
Cool.
The dream's alive. The dream's alive! CP reroll. Would you like to vect it? Oh no, you can't! Your guy's dead! Let's go!
It sure is.
Yes! The scribes
Oh my
live!
God.
I'm so good at rolling dice! 40k is the easiest game in the world. All you have to do is roll a billion 4-ups in a row. And it's pure skill.
Okay.
One of these weavers had to be from this guy.
That's unfortunate, but it happens, I guess. I will go ahead and pass my turn.
They are leadership 8. So I might need to auto pass them. But it depends.
So I'll discard, bring it down. I'll get a 2/1, no prisoners. Pass turn to you.
Okay. All right. So these expire. I will draw my cards. Do any actions? Collides assassination. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna auto pass these friendos. So my auto pass has been used. Assassination's a tough one this turn because you've only given me Uriel Ventress and he's inside a company champions unit.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I got assassination last turn. That would have been sweet.
I'm pretty glad you didn't.
What do we get for Cabal points? I still have all my sorcerers except for that one. So that's exciting. This guy needs Battle Shock. That's what we need. He's fine. So he'll generate me Cabal points. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, and I'm sticking
10.
Uriel's objective in your command phase.
Sure. 13, 17, 21. Let's go.
Okay.
Prepare to be doom bolted.
I expect it's gonna hurt.
I have 3 CP. Magnus, how many Devastators do you kill? Is it all of them? Probably not. T7, it's so high.
Yeah, they're chunky. They're chunky boys.
They are, as we say in the biz, chunky guys. So I'll get 15.
Thick.
So we could go for Ventress's unit, but it's dangerous, and I don't like it. We could also go for the Century-mans. We could get super feisty on the Century-mans. I feel like that's the answer. Because if we kill the Century-mans, then Magnus probably doesn't die. And that's exciting. And as soon as Magnus doesn't die, then we're in a pretty good spot. Does Magnus die to 2 units of Inceptors? I bet he dies to 2 units of Inceptors if they all shoot him with their guns. Yeah. And then do we just ban Assassination? Because I don't think we're going to get Uriel this turn. If we go for the Centurions, we're not going to get Uriel.
Yeah, it's probably one or the other.
Yeah. But then we get command points, and then we can use the command points to protect Magnus, and that's exciting. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're definitely not going to move with this guy, because that's he would explode. And 21 is almost exactly how many Cobalt points I need to do all of the chicanery, do all this wizard shit. So Magnus can go over here.
Sure.
Like this. No, he'll cut a little bit because he has to go like around this thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
These friendos, I guess you couldn't have shot me if these Inceptors on the objective, but that's also very smart because then I don't absolutely bone them with rerolls. So what I'm gonna do Let's put Magnus here. 33. 33. And then make a big aura around him. 18-inch aura. And that's where Inceptors can shoot me. Oof. That's
a little far over there.
That's hard to stop. That's hard to stop. I guess I could maybe go like further up, but then you can shoot me from here and it's tougher anyway. I guess before we go too far, what do I need here? 9, 16. 9, 16. No, 9, 14, 20. Yeah, if I put these guys in reserve, I don't have enough Cabal points to do all the funny stuff I want to do. So that's fine. This friendly guy... Actually, we'll just do... Yeah, before Magnus goes anywhere, we'll just move this guy. And he just wants to see this dude. So he'll go like this. Hello.
Cool.
He'll go there. And we'll move these guys. We'd have to advance them, probably, if they wanted to screen this. Because they screen this distance from Inceptors. And you could definitely fit like 12 Inceptors there. Where did my bubble go off? Oh, he's just on a slight angle, so it's like really bad. It's like that. Alright, so we should have most of this screened out. So we'll come back like this.
Oh, wait, yeah. Sorry, Beef just asked if we were playing the wrong mission, because apparently this mission is supposed to be J4.
Is it?
Which is priority
shit.
targets Chilling Rain.
Wait, is it? What are we playing?
We're playing Take and Hold, droppy objectives in whatever spots we want. Chosen Battlefield, there we go, words.
E1, no, E1, this is correct. Unless, oh wait, shit, is this...
E1 was round 1, I think.
Oh, did I not pin it? And then I didn't see it? Oh,
round 4.
Fuck. Yep, you're right, because this is round 5. And I looked at the round 4 pairings, because that's what I had up. That's interesting.
I didn't even notice.
I also did not notice, apparently.
Or...
do you want to play it like it lies, or do you want to like re-rack or something?
I don't care, man. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's oops. Yeah. Yeah, literally I just looked at the pinned messages, but apparently I hadn't pinned the top one. The last round. Whoopsies. Go like this. Yeah, we're just it's just Zine. She's changing ways, you know?
It does seem fitting for the...
Yeah.
It does seem fitting for the game as a whole.
Alright. We could push out this Infernal Master. So, that's a really interesting question, what we do here. I would love to have dropped a unit there, but I can't. So... I will... I think I gotta eat it. I gotta eat the hit, probably. I don't think there's much else I can do. We can set up to like shoot you if you drop me. So these guys are just gonna move. I don't think I can screen that, so I'm just not gonna bother trying. These guys are gonna move 5 inches like this. You let me know if you want to shoot me. He goes 6 inches because it's cool. He goes 5 inches. Probably not. Nope, he's fine. And then he goes 5 inches like this. I don't think he can see you, though. No, he can't. So he won't get to shoot. And this guy won't get to shoot. So he'll just have back there.
Sure.
Just do that. Make our screening better.
Yeah, I'm just going to let that unit go because overwatching it seems kind of pointless.
That's fair. These guys... guess if we're like here, you can't dive the objective because the shell screened you out. Ahriman. The Aura monster is gonna advance. No, he might move. That's advance. 5. That's exciting. 3. So let's go like this. 10 inches. He's got 6 there. Yep. And then Ahriman is going to chill back here. Goes 15. Cool. The Infernal Masters unit will advance. Six. It's gonna go there. Actually, he'll go here.
Okay.
Just it stops this drop. Let's not put the wounded guy next to him, because then he would die.
Alright, we killed the Infernal Master Coherency, just like we drew it
up. These guys are just gonna chill back here. They'll just be inside, doesn't really matter, they're not gonna shoot anybody, and they suck at shooting. They'll just do this, I think. And this guy is going to stand on the objective, so you can't drop on it. These guys will advance, because they can't shoot anybody anyway. Go in the corner. They'll go on the objective. Just see if they kill all the units to take it away from me. What we want to do is make sure that you don't get fucked. Maybe he doesn't go on the objective, actually. Do we need a flamer guy here? I want a flamer guy here. And then one has to be coherent. Like this. It's a little tough. I guess we have a little bit of space. So we can be like that. Okay. And then we'll do that guy there. That guy there. You can drop me in this corner, but there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. And then that's 3. Should be on the project. Actually, you don't have to be all the way on the objective. So, like, I don't think you can fit 6 in there, right? It seems like it would be tough. Okay.
Probably not.
That's that, and then psychic shit. I'm gonna pay 5. I'm gonna double move Magnus to here. I'm gonna pay 6. I'm gonna give him a free strat. And I'm gonna pay 9, so I'm burnt. And we're gonna twist the Centurymans. And then I'm gonna shoot my guns. He's gonna do his thing. They're both gonna cleanse. Magnus is going, or I'm gonna pay 2 CP to indirect this dude into these guys. Magnus is gonna shoot them. I'm gonna pay a CP for plus 9 inches of range. I'm gonna use my free strat for rerolls. And I'm just gonna go for it. So here we go. The big laser cannon. Yeah, I don't think the order matters here. One smidge. Big laser cannon, go.
Dev wounds, right?
And I have dev wounds. Yeah, not the dev wounds doesn't matter. Actually, we might switch to. I'm gonna switch to sustain. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna switch to sustain. This is the turn to switch to sustain. Like I said, if I needed to wombo combo at the Centurions, then the sustain's better. So I think we're gonna do it. It is green. Oh no. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So here we go. Big laser beam. Oh, that's not good. 3 shots. Reroll. So 1 sustains, 1's obtuse. So 4, you don't have an armor save, so we'll just kill 2 guys.
Cool.
The explodey gun will get +1 for blast. Jesus Christ. I rolled 4 consecutive ones for a number of shots.
I'll take it.
That's super bad. Deuce. Oh my god. This is how we lose. Yeah, it's probably going to be GG right there. So 1 sustains. This one's on 4s because of the +1. Roll. These are 2 damage each, so kills 1 more and does 2 damage to 1. I'll shoot you with this guy.
Does he have line of sight?
Yeah,
you drew it to the outside guy.
Psychers are indirect against.
Oh, they're all indirect.
Yeah, all psychic weapons have indirect fire targeting you. I think we have to get a little lucky here because that was insanely bad shooting. So I'm gonna overcharge.
Okay.
And hopefully not die. Do I die? No. How many shots? 8. That's pretty good. Strength 6, so it wins on 5s. But I get 1 for free. So we will do 6 wounds. Ooh, kill 2 more. Yay! Our Infernal Master saved it. Thanks, Infernal Master. I think that's literally my whole turn. Oh, okay. No, these guys have to shoot. They have to shoot these guys.
Sure.
So it is. This guy's out, so it's 1 Flambler and all the other things. So the order doesn't.
These guys ignore cover?
They do. Only the Flamers do. So these 2 guys.
Right.
Or these 3 guys.
I'll just pop Armor of Contempt.
Sure, that makes total sense. So the Flamers, the big Flamers, 3. Wins on 5s. I think we're gonna do 0 damage here. 1 AP2. No cover.
I would have cover because these guys in the back, right? Oh, there's the Flamer. Yeah. I'll fail it. Damage?
Just 1. The baby Flamer, 2 shots. These are on 6s. 1 more AP2. Soul Reaper.
Pass it.
Soul Reaper. Misses 4 times. Let's go. Wins on 4s. Rolling 1s. Just 1 AP1.
Pass it.
All right, and then the casino gun. That was not a good attack roll that we have made with these guys, but we did get a bunch of Centurion Man, so that's good. Here we go. Blammo on 2s. Oh, you suck. All right, these come back. This one's lethal. This is on 5s. No, 4s because Magnus is here. So and then reroll 1s because I'm a Rubric Marine. No, so just 3 AP1. 4 AP1, sorry.
3 ups.
That sucked. That was a really bad round of shooting from those guys. All right, well, nothing I can do. I'll burn Assassinate to get a CP back.
Cool.
And I will get 5 for Cleanse. And
you will indeed.
Pass to you. I did 1 damage to that.
Up to 4.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get here, you know? Alright. Assassination and Overwhelming Force. Well, I've got Assassination for free because I cunningly left him alive.
Mm-hmm.
Overwhelming Force. I can at least get some points on.
Oh yeah, you'll get the Overwhelm. What's going on?
I'm thinking about that. Probably not really punching at Magnus this turn, because if I punch at Magnus, then and I miss. Actually, he's not in, or is he in -1 damage this turn?
Yeah, yep, he still is.
Okay. Punch at Magnus and miss.
bottom Magnus here. Goodbye, Proxy Magnus.
Oh, end of my turn. These guys are coming off the board. I don't think I'm going to be... Yeah, scouts are coming off the board, and then these guys are coming off the board. I'll pay yeah. Yep. Just in case I need to re-put them somewhere better,
cool.
Which I might. Need to kill a lot of stuff this turn. I don't have a lot of guns to kill a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it feels like... I mean, I guess like Marty's Calgar's like he's a real threat, but also we have to like if we can deal with the Centurions and Magnus is like way more free to do stuff.
You're not wrong.
It's kind of the big things.
The rubric squads are mostly just the very next day. In the rubric squads, and the rubrics are kind of just like ablative wounds that sometimes do things.
Gave it away, Tilda. What was that? Sorry.
The rubric squads are really just about the characters, and the rubrics are ablative wounds. Yeah.
I mean, largely, yeah. Like I have a bunch of flamers, and they give rerolls, so it's like nice. But the characters are where the damage comes from for sure.
Well, I need to try and punch 2 people on objectives to death. So Blue Scribes is definitely going to be one of them.
Who's oathed?
That's what I'm thinking right now. Oh, yeah. Blue Scribes definitely one of them. I don't think I shouldn't need to oath Blue Scribes to get 2 wounds off of them. If I do, I don't know. I think I'm going to oath this unit over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can try and guarantee a kill there. And we'll go from there. Alright. Movement phase. Oh, Centurion. Does he battle shock?
Get out of here. No strats for you.
Damn, I was gonna do something on him. He's so battle shocked.
He can't go into reserve. That's exciting.
He's just gonna go 4 inches like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna overwatch you.
Yeah, I figured. Uriel is going to...
Thanks for the sub, by the way, Ash. I appreciate you.
Spicy.
This has been a good game.
Nope.
It sucks that we got the mission wrong.
Put him 6 inches this way. He's still going to be outside.
That was like totally me being a big dummy.
Unfortunately, not going to be able to pop at the blue scribes.
Being a doofus.
Unit right there. We'll get them off the objective,
but we are... I think the game has been interesting. What is J? What was the mission supposed to be?
Up the hole there.
Priority targets chilling rain. I think that's better for me.
Forward.
Anyway. Because it's Crucible, so my deployment zone's smaller, which is good for me, so that I don't have to worry. I don't have to screen as much of the deploy teleport homers. And then priority targets is double score at the end, right? So we I think I have the better late game.
Calgar into the fight
because he has to bring everything in turn 3, and if he doesn't, it dies. And so I just get to hold until turn 3 and then push to the end game, which is kind of the plan anyway. That's why like nothing has died in the in this whole turn.
Calgar will just shuffle up.
So that's fair. I'll eat it.
Try and fill that gap with something. Can always
it's almost
just
like
drop.
You don't want me to deep strike on you.
I really would like to
have. It's like insane.
I would really like to have Calgar's unit not get just obliterated by random idiots. If I'm being honest.
What about very deliberate idiots? Like no randomness at all.
I'd prefer to avoid that too, but you know, at least if it's deliberate, it seems like it's a little more.
It was deliberate. It was deliberate.
You know.
Yep.
Not just guys like just falling out of a rhino or something and melting me.
That might have been the most successfully I've ever used that indirect fire strat, by the way. That was very good. Mostly because this little fucker killing 2 Centurions is like nuts.
That's kind of what I expected to happen, just based on how that unit has been working for me. Is they basically killed nothing and then died a lot of times to stuff that they really.
So that's good. Right? They killed something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. These scouts are just gonna come back and do the thing they were doing before Assassination Royale. Strat reserves. Let me just make sure that I'm not cheating with them. They're just gonna wander on. Oh,
probably just back a quarter inch of those guys. You're poking through the thing.
Oh, are they? Whoops.
Yeah, just a little bit.
There we go.
Love it.
My other scouts are going to come wander on over here, make sure I don't lose this objective, and let you just like deep strike in the corner for no reason.
Fair enough. That makes total sense.
Mm-hmm,
Scouts are so Chad. Scouts like the second best data sheet in this codex.
I love scouts.
Next
I
to
love
Inceptors, they're probably like pretty strong.
I just love trash. If I'm being honest. So like,
yeah, that's why you play Eldar most of the time.
I mean, Eldar had lots of trash last edition. This edition, last edition, they were just like just throwing rangers,
yeah, that's true.
Hawks and scorpions everywhere.
Funny,
like I don't care.
A dying race sustained by only a scant few citizen soldiers, and they're just like throwing howling banshees into the meat grinder. Like, go!
Like, okay, get out of the Falcon and go die now.
Everyone's dying. Yeah.
Your time is up. These scouts went into strat reserves. They can just keep hanging out over here.
Coming out of strategic reserve right now?
Oh wait, these guys are. No, they're going to. I just realized that I put a dead scout unit on the table. And
yeah. I was like, how do we get extra scouts?
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I looked over here and saw they were still in strat reserves. I was like, I think I just stole dead scouts. So they're gonna do that. Do I have anything to shoot these fucking idiots at? I don't suppose you left me a line of sight onto the Infernal Master in case he lives.
I mean, I almost assuredly did, because I drew line of sight to a guy who had deep struck. So I feel like math says you should be able to you should be able to set up where that guy was.
You know, that's fair. I wasn't really thinking about it like that, but that does.
I think if I moved any farther
forward,
out. If you get 2 Centurions on me, I think you 100% Overwatch that, and then I don't get that whole combo.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
One's
thinking
a little tough because you have to get 2 wins through. But
I almost did it anyway, just to try and shut off the whole combo. But
yeah.
I feel like it was a little bit too risky, and I should have lost like I think 1 or 2 less. For sure. But it's fine. You know, we live and we learn. So they're gonna pop down like that, just be extra fire in the Infernal Master in case I need it. And then I gotta figure out where the hell these Inceptor bricks are going. I think. Am I scared of this squad? This doesn't really matter if I don't hold the objective, if you don't hold it either.
That's true. I don't have cool sticky bombs I can throw on them. Sticky grenades.
Do you have anyone in this unit right over here that can shoot more than 12 that isn't the Soul Reaper? Like all the flamers are 12,
just the
right?
smite off the Aspiring Sorcerer, but it's all their flamers are 12.
Yeah,
it's the Infernal Master's flamer that's longer.
Yeah, I'm staying out line of sight of the Infernal Master. So they all should be able to see the blue scribe up the middle here.
Love it. Yep, I'll get covered, so look out. My 6-up save will go to a 5-up save.
Hell yeah, take that instead of your invuln, please.
Yeah!
Use that instead of your invuln. I would be in favor of that, I think. These guys are going to come down just right on the edge of 18.
Love it. I'm going to give you an 18 circle.
Because I want to just try and hose this squad. Oop, nope. Stop getting into a pile. I've never quite figured out why these guys decide to just clump up sometimes and why they don't other times. I'm sure it's some
kind of thing.
TTS mystery that I
TTS
will learn one day.
Is a mysterious thing.
All right, so these guys are all in line of sight and range there. So if I break this squad, don't really have anything to clear that middle squad with, and they're also not an important squad. I would like to kill Aramin's squad. That's probably not happening.
Don't worry about Araman. Araman's nice. He's never done anything to anyone.
I don't know if that's entirely true. He's probably done something to someone at some point.
only made sweet love with his black staff. The black staff of Armon.
Hell yeah. He's a lover, not a fighter. The only one in the 41st millennium.
It's true.
All right, so I should be able to bring down these guys like over here, I believe, where they can't really be seen by. Really, just this exalted sorcerer is what I'm trying to dodge. But
sure.
Let me see what I can do. Does he have a line there? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it looks like you skewed it. It could be like these two.
Yeah, I can't.
Just be two guys.
I can't dodge everyone, so I'm just trying to dodge the mega murder machines.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pick who gets shot. So they'll drop there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. And let me just double check. I haven't forgotten anyone in Deep Strike. I seem to have screened about as well as I can screen. So let's do
the pew pew.
Yeah, let's do some pew pews. The Inceptors are going to shoot the Blue Scribes. This time it's personal. Or something. Come on, boys. Roll better than last time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
That's not better than last time.
I like that.
But it's fine. 3s.
Okay.
6 more saves. You failed 1 out of 5 last time. I believe in you.
Is that a big deal?
Excellent.
I'm not going to reroll there. Goodbye, Blue Scribes.
Let's go.
So that's 1 on overwhelming for you already, and you got assassination.
Boop. Yeah. Boop, boop. Shit. All right. DevSense gonna try and blow away this Infernal Master.
Okay.
3s are rolling 1s.
Nice.
2s.
Nice. Saves.
How many missiles?
Nice.
1.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Just auto pass it.
Sure. Let's shoot some Eradicators at him then.
Blambo, get him. Ooh, solid.
I rolled them all together when I shouldn't have, so this one's a multi-melta.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. 2s. 3.
3 saves, sir.
All right, do we roll lights out? Starting strong.
Can you roll 666? Is the question. Not if you miss the tray.
Yeah, he's fine.
I think he dies. I mean, we were looking for 666 here.
No, he's a 5-up bin bond.
Oh, is he only a 5-up? I thought it was a 4-up.
No, he's 5-up.
Oh.
Okay. It's the exalted sorcerers are all 4-ups. Everybody else is a 5-up.
Gotcha.
But besides Magnus, he's a 4. So
we'll
exalted sorcerers and above are all 4s. Everybody else is 5s.
Fair enough. Uriel's unit's just gonna shoot at the Rubik squad they can see.
Sure, go for it.
I have range off this guy. Is his bolt gun is in range? Cool.
They have an 18-inch line, lone operative thing, so it should only be these 3.
Oh, okay. Well, then he is not in range.
Here you go.
So we'll just do the Mastercrafted bolt rifle. 2 hits. That's just 2 dev wounds.
It's okay. What's the damage?
1 each, or 2 each. Excuse me.
Okay. So 2 sets of dev, and we'll just leave them, and then you gotta do other shooting, and then we'll take those.
We'll do Uriel.
Okay. No,
nothing. And then we'll do the heavy bolter.
Flambo.
All hit.
Flambo.
All wounds. That's AP 1 damage 3.
Okay, so
AP 1 damage 3. Yeah.
I'll start on the. We'll just start on the Aspiring Sorcerer. So he's on a 3. He's on a 3 again. A 3 again. All right, so he takes it, and then he dies to Devastating, and then we lose 1 more guy, which will be this guy. So there's no coherency. Okay.
Cool.
Nobody else
Calgar,
because everybody's like hiding. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Calgar never had a line of sight over there.
Shoot his indirect fire gun.
I will. You know. Just let me edit his data sheet real fast.
Say so, yeah. You're like, edit tooltip, add indirect fire.
I think you'll find he always had indirect fire.
Whoa.
We'll shoot the first Inceptor squad into the purple squad. I'm not overcharging.
Got it.
So it's gonna be. Am I outside of 12 of you? I am. I'm gonna pay for the
+1 hit.
+1 to hit, +1 AP strat. Nope, that's
it's minus.
+1
It's minus when you use strats. Nice.
But I want more.
More, please. Well, good thing I'm oath.
All right,
Look,
that's
you
gonna
got
be
you
all
one extra hit.
Hell yeah.
And we're not overcharging, right? We said.
No.
So 3s. So that one.
I didn't. I just rerolled that.
And, okay.
So it's 8 saves.
AP 3. So it's all
yeah.
regardless of what save we go on. So I already have the. What does these guys' line of sight look like? They have line of sight like everybody. Yeah. It's just you have 4. They could shoot over here if they need to. All right. Yep. So here's the 4 regular idiots in the squad. 1 saves. He'll take another one. Is that so? 4 guys. That 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the sorcerer, takes 3 saves, 2 damage. That would kill him. I'll just eat it. I'll save my CP for the other squad.
Sure. We'll just yeet this squad into the Umbrella for Crystal squad then.
You got it.
They are also not gonna overcharge. Yeah, because there's really no point to it.
Sure.
3 versus 2 means nothing.
Oh, that's solid.
All right, I'll take it.
3s.
And 3s.
Good roll.
So take 9 saves.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these would be. Who's in cover here? Oh, can this guy shoot me? Oh yeah, he can. Okay. So I think out of cover will be like this guy, right? And probably
that
maybe
looks
that guy?
correct to me.
Oh yeah, this guy. You can't see me with that guy. Yeah. So,
yeah,
so
it's because of this idiot back here.
So we'll start back here. So that guy's in cover. He's fine. He's fine again. He's fine 3rd time.
Don't do this to me.
Okay,
there we go.
Goodbye, Flamer guy. And then we'll do this guy, because otherwise we have coherency problems. So he's on a 5-up. He's dead. And then we have 4 more. These will all be in cover. I'll do the Soul Reaper first, and I'll slow roll them, because I have funky stuff to do if I roll good.
Sure, that's fine.
Which I don't. So goodbye, Soul Reaper. And then the Aspiring Sorcerer. He would also die, which is fine. And then the last rubric is okay. And dies. Okay, so it's just the sorcerer left. Cool.
Shot. I think that's everyone.
Shot.
I'll just charge you with my dev scent.
I might overwatch you.
Okay, if you want.
What is he? Is he good at melee? What's he doing melee?
4 attacks, hitting on 4s, 5, -1, 2.
This says 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
3 attacks
yeah, you're right. Sorry, he's weapon. Yeah, it's weapon.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just. Yeah, you can charge me. I'm not gonna do anything.
He's not amazing, if you believe it. I don't think I've ever had them in combat before.
You have to roll 2 dice to charge.
You're right. Yeah. I don't know why I picked up 3.
Because you're just ready to attack. We'd already made the charge.
I want 3 dice. You don't understand.
6 should be fine. Yeah, that is easy. Gotta base me.
We'll just get him right there.
Cool. All right, come at me, bro.
All right, let's see what I can do here. 4s.
Love it.
Okay, cool.
That was fun. I'm gonna hit you back.
Sure.
Yeah. 2 double 6s. 1 6. Yeah. So just 1. It's oh, it's not devastating because I'm not in devastating. So just 1 AP1.
We're good.
You're fine. All right, cool.
Slap fight.
What a fight. What a battle.
All right, cool. And then I'll pass turn to you. This turn I got overwhelmed. Oh, I got a 10 on primary this turn.
Yep.
And 5/5.
Okay. What do I draw? 1, 2.
5 secondaries.
Behind enemy lines, area denial. So we'll pick up this guy because we want behind enemy lines, or we want area denial, one or the other. Probably behind enemy lines.
Oh wait, this was.
I just need battle shock over here, which I fail, which is sad. So we are both battle shock now. And then they are fine, and everyone else died. So yeah, so we'll pick up this guy. And this is sticky, but nobody's on it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good to me. So I will score my Cabal. We'll get 3, 5, 9, 13.
All right, that took you down to a respectable number. I can deal with that.
I did knock myself down 1, to be fair. Okay, so then... the game plan is going to be to shoot your guys a bunch of times with laser cannons.
Seems like a solid game plan.
Yeah, I figured it was a good one.
The best form of CC is death.
Would like to commit Ahriman this turn, but I think it takes a double move. I don't even get anywhere with him, so I think he might just chill. I think we do a double move here. We put Magnus over here. He'll keep on minus some damage just in case. Somebody has to go to the middle, so we might do a double move to... I'd like to take this. That's a 5-point swing. I have 2 double moves. One has to go here. Maybe we do Ahriman. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. And he doesn't hold objectives, yeah, so these guys have to go do the push. Unless Magnus goes to the middle, but then you charge him with aggressors, and it's like feels real bad. Yeah,
I think the
so
Calgar unit kills Magnus.
Maybe.
Between shooting and punching.
Oh, the shooting's good. Yeah, the shooting might get him. Yeah, just like mass lethal hits with his,
yeah, like mass AP1 lethal hits.
It's pretty strong. That's pretty good. Area
Most of it's twin linked.
like awkwardly kind of hard. So we might have to put our deep strike guy in the middle to get area denial, which feels bad, but isn't the end of the world.
You definitely have space for it.
Yep. Yeah, so let's move things around and see how we feel. So Magnus is going to move over here. Bloop. 14, and he's going to hide behind this building, and he can see all the interceptors.
He definitely can.
With -1 damage. The rubrics over here, you can see them with, like, fucking, like, 2 guys.
Oh, are you staying in sustained hits?
Oh, no, yeah, we're going to move to devastating. We're going back. Back to devastating. Yeah, it's only good on the turn that I take your arbor stave away.
I figured, but
yeah.
Wasn't sure if you had some clever plan that resolved around sustained hits.
Clever girl.
Or if you're just like, nope, back to just hammer punches to the face.
We'll keep Ahriman's unit back. So yeah, I could score myself 8 if I drop in your deployment zone and then throw these guys in the middle. Then you score 5. Or I could score 5 and you would score 5 less. And that's better. Because that's a 10-point difference. So yeah, let's move these guys. To battle. Can't see me with aggressors yet, which is good. This guy goes here. Guy goes there. All right. These guys. Would you move? Guess the question is, we could do a lot if we saved ourselves a double move here. So he could go there and shoot you. Maybe? Can you see you? Ooh. Yeah. So he could go there and shoot you.
Sure.
The sorcerer would go here. Shoot you. And the soul reaper go here and shoot. I think these guys have to move a different way. Because they aren't. I'm not going to be able to shoot with them. Their guns suck. So we're just going to do this so they're within 6. Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go like that. Okay.
Makes sense.
Exalted Sork will move. It's probably okay, honestly. I could move him to see these guys. We'll do that. He's gonna hop out. Is there a line here? Maybe. He goes here. Like this. He can see like that. And he's not in range. But he would.
I gotcha. Hold on.
Okay, I think he just goes. Oh, I forgot I can go here. And then I'm inside the. I'm
yeah,
on
for
the
sure.
objective. Yeah, I just want to stay on the objective. Okay. And then. Ferryman. Are we standing and fighting here? I guess so.
You could roll a 1 or 2 and die.
I could. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He falls back, so we might as well make you roll the dice on him. You have to get a bunch of hits through to kill him, so.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend a double move here. Yeah, Armand, I think, is just going to hang out. Because he doesn't have any good options to attack anyone. What we don't want to do is just get charged by Marnie's Calgar. So that would be an 11 on 3 dice, which is really easy. So we're going to move back a little bit. I think I'm just going to come back like this. If you can get to me, it would be higher. We could put our wounded guy in front, so that put Armand back here, wounded guy in the front. So that if you attack me, then you'll lose him to be a tougher charge. That's probably what we're doing.
Sure.
It'd be a 13, and then also go here and see Make It Funny. So yeah, that's fine. If you roll a hard 13,
just spike a 6 on my advance.
Spike a 6 on the advance, and then also get a 7 in charge, and like whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. All right. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to Psychic phase. I'm gonna do janky Psychic shit. I'm gonna spend 5. I'm gonna double move these friendos. I'm gonna take some mortal wounds. Bloop. Give me that objective. It's mine. Ta-da. Alright. Does this thing blow up? How does that work?
I will tell you in a moment.
Okay. I'll tell you after I found out myself.
Alright. Sorry, I was grabbing some water while you're doing your move. They're shuffling onto that objective. Does it explode? It sure does. For
Nice.
1 mortal wound.
I will take 1 mortal wound. Okay. Pew pew. Good
Oh, did you want to bring your Umbrillific guy down?
Oh yeah, we in fact have to. That is literally required. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put him. I guess we might as well shoot this wounded guy, because like, why not? Is there a place where I can get him in range of Magnus? I think I'd have to pick one. Right? I don't think I can get both.
Probably not.
Oh, you do
oh.
that.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
I'll just do that. All right, and then he's within 12. Just do that.
Cool.
Cool. All right. So the Oh yeah, and then we're gonna spend 6. I'm gonna give free strat to Magnus. Here you go, buddy. Proud of you. All right, shooting. These Infernal Master is gonna shoot here. I'm gonna pay a CP to reroll with him. I'm gonna overcharge.
He is Dev Wounds AP2. Does he ignore cover?
Nah.
All Armor of Contempt here.
Sure. All right, here's the here's my overcharge. Here's my hazardous. Good. What do we want to go first? We'll just do the Screamer Invocation. 2d6. Ooh.
All right.
No CP. I don't have anything else to spend CP on, really. Well, we netted 2. That's something.
It is better than it was before.
I will... I'll go fishing here. Try to get some Devastates because you Armor Contempted. Yeah, helped a little bit. So we'll turn that one to a 6 with his ability. So it's 3 saves, base AP 2.
So 3 3-ups.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Kill 2.
So kill 1 guy. 2 Devastating is floating. And then we'll do my other guns. So my Aspiring Sorcerer's Might. Hits on 2s.
Oh, kills 1 guy.
We'll just call that good. Wounds on 4s. Those are devastating. And then here's the Soul Reaper Cannon.
Why do you get an extra one?
Because he sustains from the Infernal Master.
Oh, okay.
So these gets 2 sustains.
Cool.
Wounds on 4s.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s. Those are devastating. Yeah, so just 1 AP 1.
Did you add -1 to hit for the outside of 12?
No. Oh, I didn't know he was outside of 12. I'll just roll 4 wound rolls. I think there were 2 3s in there.
Okay.
It is the same. Yeah, it's the same.
Cool.
So just 1 AP 1 in the devastate. It would be 1 devastate. Yeah.
So just 1 AP 1. We're good.
Yep. All right. So then,
so we're up to
Infernal Master does 4 devastating damage. So it kills.
So we're up to 5 devastating damage, right?
A bunch more because these are 2 damage from the Infernal Master each. So that kills 1 guy.
Yeah.
And then the Sorcerer kills 1 guy, and then we do 1 more, just on 1 guy. All right.
Cool.
Good job, team. This little dude can shoot here, and he will.
He definitely can.
Flamber, go. 3 shots. Wins on 3s because Magnus is there.
Hell yeah.
3 AP 2, no cover.
Make 1 fail 2 damage.
D3, so here's the order roll. Kills 2. Oh, that was nutty. Okay.
All right, that's a little more than I wanted.
That was pretty good. All right. So we'll do Magna. We'll do this guy. He'll just shoot his casino gun over here. Casino gun, go. 6 shots. Hits on 2s. That one goes away. This one sustains. Wins on 5s. Or 4s. 4s. So these are devastating 3 AP 1, but you get cover, so just 3s, I guess. So take 1 and then 3 devastating damage. Or I guess doesn't matter.
3 individuals pips of it?
Yeah, 3.
So 1 guy goes down to 2 wounds.
Cool. And then nothing from the flamer. Yep. Cool. And then Magnus. He could shoot a pistol in melee. Let's go. Get him. Pistol. Pistol again. No. Okay. Fair enough. These guys can shoot. That's important. Who are we gonna shoot?
He sure did try.
He did try, and I appreciate him for it. We could shoot Calgar's unit. Can I see with that guy? Ooh, probably. Calgar's unit I don't get rerolls against, but this guys I do. Oh no, I don't. You moved off the objective. No, you're smart. You're too smart for me.
Yeah, they're both standing just off the objective.
Well,
I think I should have put Uriel on the objective, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, definitely made it easier for me to seal it. So everybody over here into Calgar. Here is the big boy flamers.
Yep.
10 shots, winning on 5s. Whoa. Wow. Rolling 1s. So 3 AP 1, no cover.
What's the damage on these?
1. Everything's 1 damage from this unit.
Okay. Just on a Victrix guard.
You got it.
Take 1.
Cool. My firing sorcerer died, so just 1 baby flamer. Whoosh. 1 shot. Nothing. Cool. And then the Soul Reaper cannon. Misses and wins at 4s. 2 devastating, so we'll put those away. And 1 AP1. You do get cover against this one though, so it should be just on 3+ probably.
We're good.
Cool.
Victrix guard or 2 up armor.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. That's 3 up. So
2 devs just kill the Victrix
I
guard.
got
Yeah.
the casino gun to go.
Oh, sorry.
Boop. Here is 8 shots on 2s. Aw, that was a sad shot. And then on 5s, rolling 1s. Just 2 more AP1.
Cover.
Yeah.
2 ups.
Yay!
Fail 1. What's the damage?
1 damage. So, and then the 2 devastating will kill the 1 Victrix and do 1 damage to somebody else.
Sure will.
Cool. All right, that is that. So it's just Magnus.
Yeah.
So we did kill 2 guys over here. So Magnus has a fairly reasonable chance of just zapping this unit into oblivion. So we'll use our free strat for rerolls. I'll get a little spicy. I'll shoot my baby gun over here, and I'll shoot my big daddy gun over here.
Okay.
So baby gun over here.
Magnus is -1 to hit against both of them.
Yeah, he doesn't care about that.
I know. Just
gets 5.
listen, I gotta say it.
We
where
gotta say it for
where
practice. I got you. Hits on 2s. This is on the 3-man unit. Rerolling. Wounds on 4s. And I might go fishing here. I think I will. Didn't matter. So 2 AP1. So you'll just be on 3 ups because you are armor contempted.
Pass them both.
And then 2x2 devastating. So we should kill that guy and 1 more guy. Or to do 2 damage to 1 more guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's not dead yet. Big laser beam into the other unit. All right, Magnus, don't flip out this time. Yeah, we did okay. 2s. Rerolling. I wish those did something. 2s. Okay. So these are devastating. Those are AP2. I don't know if you have cover.
I do because my army rule.
Oh yeah, you're just in
you're
cover.
yeah.
So two AP2s. So you're on 4s.
4 ups.
All right. So
pass 1, fail 1.
Zap the unit.
Cool.
All right. Good job, Magnus. I'm proud of you, buddy. So that should be all of the shooting. I'm not going to charge anyone, so you get to punch me.
Slap fight. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP1.
Might make me use my auto pass. You do.
Hell yeah.
All right, hit you back. Bonk. Bonk. Just 1 set of devastating for 2 damage.
Cool.
All right. Good fight. Might have killed you if I hadn't had to make a save. Relevant. All right, that is my turn. I will pass it to you, and I'll burn behind enemy lines for a command point.
Sure.
Get area denial for 5. This turn like this. And we should put you on a 5 for primary.
Yep. Yeah, because this gets yoinked.
And then your battle shot goes away, but you have to test again.
I will indeed. Engage on all fronts and capture enemy outpost. And I meant 4 CP because Calgar. I think capture enemy outpost is going to become a new secondary.
Did Magnus do anything wrong? Oh yeah.
Extend battle lines and engage on all
Magnus,
fronts.
the Red Wizard, playing with powers beyond his control. Yeah. But in the ring of galactic warfare, there ain't no right or wrong, just winners and losers, and the Macho Man is always on top. Yeah.
There ain't no right or wrong, just winners and losers. Magnus didn't do anything wrong, but he did fucking lose. Dudes, always asking people stuff.
All right.
I'm gonna run in the bathroom real quick while you're doing your thing.
Yeah, go. I'm just gonna roll my battle shock real fast.
Oh, he's good.
He loves it. All right, I have a plan.
All right,
For how to
I'll be back.
do this. Well, we're going to go ahead and pay to sticky my home objective. So I can run away from this fucking thing.
Oh. Drop my paintbrush on the ground. All right. Drinks acquired. I am back.
Cool.
You doing anything funky? Any funky stuff?
I'm just deciding who I want to oath right now.
Oh, sure.
Just surveying the board state. Because Magnus is OC6, I don't think there's a realistic way I keep you off of 40 primary this game.
Yay! Can you keep me off 45, though?
I sure hope so, or this turn has gone real bad.
He's gonna live.
I mean, judging by how your saves are going, I can't entirely say that he isn't going to.
It's true. This has been like the one game where I get good saves. Usually my dudes just vaporize, and today they were like, "No, I will not die. I will survive slightly longer than is convenient for my opponent."
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do my level best to make sure that.
Did you new orders the capture?
Yeah.
Nice. Into extend.
Yeah.
That is a good new orders right there. That's
yeah,
plus 5 victory points.
I didn't really think there was any way that I could realistically take this home objective from you, so.
Yep. Pretty good.
Just deciding what I want to do over here. I think that this Centurion is going to just fall back from
you better run.
He's just gonna tuck himself behind this wall like that, and let the Eradicators deal with you. Oh wait, I still have to pick an oath. My oath target is gonna be I need this Thousand Sun Sorcerer in the middle of the board to die.
That's fair.
I think if he's alive, I'm in trouble.
All right, Merce, Calgary.
All right.
What do you got, my dude?
They're just gonna like stumble 5 at you.
Fair enough. I'm so excited for this Inferno Master to survive again. It's gonna be sweet.
I hope he doesn't. But you know, if he's just hanging out over there in the corner,
he's gonna live and he's gonna one-shot this Eradicator squad. You're gonna charge him. He's gonna kill all 3 of them, and he's gonna turn around and flamer the Devastator.
I don't doubt it. If I'm being honest,
it's gonna be so sweet.
How do I deal with these guys? Know that I have a way to. Let's do this. Let's see what Calgar's advance is. If I get a 6, we're in business. I didn't get a 6. So Calgar can go 9 inches, which means a 10-inch charge. That is not really what I'm looking for, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
So I think Calgar is just going to post up behind this wall.
He's just like, hey guys, we're going to take the middle next turn. And that's what's going to happen.
More or less, yeah. Like he sure is present, and that's about all I can say.
Yep.
About that. You know, it's like he is
confirm.
doing the Lord's work.
He's there.
Let's go ahead and move Uriel 6 inches. And he will put an idiot on the objective just in case I don't kill this unit.
Okay.
So if you want to Overwatch Uriel, go ahead.
I'm good.
Cool.
They're not going to do anything with -1.
That is...
Their rerolls don't turn on until the end of the phase because you only check control at the beginning of each phase. So if you take the objective in the middle of your movement phase, I don't get rerolls when I Overwatch you.
I actually didn't know that. That's good to know.
Yep. But it also means that if I double move, then I double move onto an objective that you control, then the objective control doesn't count till later. So if you're also on it, I get rerolls against you, even if I have more OC.
That's pretty nifty.
Cool. Yeah. The Thousand Sun's like the only faction that cares about that because they care about who controls objectives. But it's like it works both ways. It's pretty cool, actually.
I do like nifty little stuff.
Nifty stuff is it's pretty nifty for sure.
So I believe.
Got these 3 on me.
So they've all got line of sight. So so that's good for me. My bolter guys are just going to. You have not drawn Overwhelming Force or Storm Hostile yet.
It's true.
So my bolter guys are not going to go step on this objective. They are just going to like swing a little bit I think, so that
swing a little bit. Beep, beep,
so they can
beep,
see ya.
beep, 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 beep. Fair.
I want to make sure that you aren't getting cover from them, so they're just going to make it so they can see your whole base.
Mm-hmm.
And then these scouts, because I need to get my engage.
I might overwatch them.
Sure. If you want to overwatch them, go ahead.
Yes, I will do it.
You overwatch them doesn't affect what I'm doing with these scouts, so I'm just going to go ahead and start positioning them while you're rolling your overwatch.
Here's my baby flamer. 3 hits. Nothing. My cool casino gun. 6 shots. 2 6s. So we get these back. These went on 4s because of Magnus.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Excessive.
Those are devastating. Those are AP1. But I think you'll probably get cover, right? Because yeah, I can see all.
I
So you'll
should
get cover. So 4 AP1.
So 4 AP none.
Yeah.
Or is it AP natively?
It's base AP1 and then it goes and then it.
Okay, so 3 ups. So I'll fail 1.
Yep.
So I'll take 3.
You take 3 total. I left him on 1. Oh, I almost got him.
Let's go. The dream's alive.
That was close. That was so close.
The dream is alive.
That would have been so Chad for that to just one-shot the unit.
And now that you've overwatched, these guys are just gonna go like that.
To be fair, these guys are this unit survived fucking everything. They've been they're the Ultramarines of this game of your army, just making all the 4-up saves.
That's the new bar to set.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
they're the rubric marines.
Regular ass rubric marine. Cool. And then
all right, so that's gonna be 5 on engage and extend.
These guys battle shock.
Oh.
They could flub it on engage.
I'm not gonna risk that.
Oh yeah, just pay the CP. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got there. This is easy. And then those guys. Yep, okay, nailed it. 5 on engage and 5 on extend. Yeah, you get that automatically. Ooh, it's a draw.
And then I guess we'll do the little bit of shooting I got. These Inceptors will just fire back at Red Squad, just some chip shots into you.
Get them.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna risk killing the unit.
That would be funny.
I would be so sad.
I would laugh.
All right, just 1 save.
Just 1. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do a reroll. I guess off Magnus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just 1 on a 4-up on a Bolter guy. He's fine.
Cool. Bolter guy is gonna go into Sorcerer in the middle. 3 shots. Rerolling.
Ooh, spicy.
Nope. Just gonna keep that. I'm happy with that result.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll get greedy. Fuck it. All right. I'm glad I got greedy. So 6 hits. Yeah. 6 wounds.
All right. So we're on 4s here. And then you have a couple more 2 damage guns at me. First one goes through, so I'll take 2.
Cool.
Second one, oh jeez. Use my Weaver here.
Okay.
Okay. That's a little awkward. I
do have.
Feel like...
I have 4 more damage 2 shots and 3 damage 3 shots from that squad.
Yeah. So I'm down to 2. I think I'm just gonna burn my TP here because I can't take it with me. And if he survives, it's really good. So
okay.
Yeah, I'll just pay to 0 it, and then we'll roll all these. No, I would kill him unless I re-roll it. That was an unfortunate roll. Yeah, that's too bad. I don't think I'm gonna survive all these guys. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just let him die.
Sounds good. Eradicators will shoot the Infernal Master. Let's see if he can finally die. Here's the 2 3s.
Nice.
And here's the 2 4s.
Nice.
And then 2s.
Nice.
2 saves.
Oh, got past 1. Easy. Get the fuck out of here. He's too strong. I'll auto pass that one.
Sure. Didn't he already use auto passing as the Centurion?
It's once per turn. I used it on my
turn, not battle round. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, these guys rule.
Sure. I hope you're ready to get punched to death by Eradicators then.
I'm so ready.
Am I forgetting any shots anywhere? Kind of want to... these guys have a potential 50... How many Cabal points do you have left? Magnus is worth what, 4?
Yeah, he's 4. This unit's 4, so that's 8 already. 10, 12.
Okay. So you got enough to
13.
do.
I have 13.
So you can do double move twice on
Yeah.
on Armin if you want.
Yeah.
Which actually doesn't get, because they only move, rubrics move 5, right?
It's true. Armin moves
So that
up,
should-
though.
Yeah, I mean Armin can get on the objective, but I actually don't think I need, because that still puts 2 OC on that objective for me. And is Armin OC2? He's OC1. So that doesn't let you capture that objective if Armin gets onto it. We'll just shoot Uriel's squad at your rubric squad and see what happens. Here's Uriel. Actually, I'll do the regular bolt gun first. 3s and 4s. 1 AP1.
1 AP1. Save.
Mastercrafted bolt gun. 2 hits. 2 wound. Nope, 1 wound. AP1.
Save.
Uriel's gun.
Oh, this should be on
2 hits. 2 wounds. AP1.
Save. See? Rubric's too strong.
And the heavy bolter.
Cool, heavy bolter. Nailed it.
All hit.
2.
2 wound. AP1.
He's dead. Oh, wait, is he? No, it's AP1. I mean,
Oh, yeah, he would get covered from that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. They lived just like I thought they would.
I wish my dude over here had fucking saved more. I would have just tanked this unit and hold the objective. That would have been sick. Maybe I should have rerolled. It's too bad.
I kind of want to charge Uriel onto the objective, so I don't want to fire the aggressors at this unit and just kill it. I guess I don't have to fire the whole unit if I elect them to fire. Yeah, we'll fire Calgar over here. I think we're just gonna fire Calgar.
Okay.
I'll fire Calgar and 2 dudes just to be safe.
Okay.
That shouldn't wipe out your unit unless you just roll real bad on saves. These 3 are lethal. Twin linked. 3 AP1s.
To the box. So kills this guy. 1 damage over here.
Cool. And then we'll just shoot Calgar.
I'll take it on this guy.
Calgar gets 4 hits. Calgar gets 3 wounds. That's AP2 because he's natively AP1.
So the 2
Just damage
guys kills this dude. Last one. He's okay.
Cool. And then some charges. You don't have interrupt CP, right? Yeah, you don't.
No.
Eradicators into Inferno Master. Oh, true. Yeah, Battle Shock.
Yep.
6 will get him in. Fire these guys. There we go. Just like that. And then we'll do Uriel into your Thousand Suns unit.
Yep.
4 does make it. Cool.
Just barely. Welcome.
Yeah, you know, Uriel is not really feeling it this game. You know, his shots have been bricking off of rubrics. He's just over here like, all right, I guess. I think the Ancient's gonna be out, which is probably. We'll just fight with them first. I'm already standing here.
Yep.
3 does not get me in range, so no Ancient.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah, it looks like I was just short.
I think you're in. It's doing a weird thing where this is like concave or convex or whatever. So like it.
Am I
look at it like
popping
this,
off an invisible barrier?
No, it's the bases face through it, so it looks like they're not base,
okay.
But they are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So
that was why I was like trying to push him forward in it.
You're 100% base to base, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So you definitely get a bunch from that guy.
Cool. So we'll just swing with all the idiot swings first. 15 swings. 15 swings, 3s and 4s. Look at that. Take 4 AP zeros.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ. I guess I didn't need to soften the squad up. Okay. Here's the champion.
Get him. Good thing he's precision. That'll be useful.
Yeah, this will learn you 3 on your invuln. Or 3 AP2, I assume it's on your invuln.
Got him.
Alright.
Yeah, did it.
What, 9 swings on your fucking immortal Infernal Master? 6 hits, 4s. Make 4 saves.
4 saves.
AP none, it's just Eradicator slapping you.
I can't do anything to this, so I just have to roll 4. No, you got him, exacties. No.
Finally.
No. He's dead.
That man lived so long.
So sad.
And I think that's gonna be everything. So I will score 5 and 5 and pass turn 2.
Okay. Thank you for the womp womp shit. Okay, so my go basically comes down to what second artist I draw this turn. Overwhelm, extend. Okay. Well, if we kill these guys, then we'll get all the points. So that's good. We'll do that. And then we have to try to stop you from getting a big number, which I think we do by putting Magnus in the middle and hoping for the best. So yeah, that's the game plan. Because then, well, this guy's problem, but he has to roll Battle Shock, and you already auto-passed.
I did indeed.
Okay.
But I won't have to roll Battle Shock for him before I would rip him off the table.
Yeah, but but then you couldn't come in on the objective if I'm standing there, so that's fine.
Oh yeah.
But also, when you come back out of read position, you have to take Battle Shock anyway for below half strength.
Oh yeah,
which
no,
is
definitely.
A funny thing that I didn't know and learned. Because
I did know that.
Where it mattered.
I was more saying I'm not going to use any strats on him aside from potentially taking him off the table.
I understand.
The Battle Shock doesn't super matter.
Yep. So we'll keep -1 damage. We'll keep devastating wounds. We'll go to movement. We have to kill all these idiots so they don't steal my objectives away. If we blow these guys up, then we feel good. So that's what we're gonna do. How many Cabal points do I get? 13, we said. 13. Because that is 3, 5, 9, 13. Yep. 13. All right.
Makes sense. Oh.
That's it.
No, it's fine. I was just thinking if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna wait. I don't have any CP to waste.
So these guys are just here. We might just chill with them. Magnus is gonna move. 7,
yeah, I mean they're gonna smoke that Inceptor unit.
And 6. 6. I'd have to double move him to get him where we want to go. This dude will just stand on this objective. Is there a place I could be on the objective and see that guy? No, there's no. There's no way. There is a place I could stand on the objective and see this guy, probably. From here? Like that? I think I see him, right?
Looks... Okay, let me shut down the...
Oh, yeah, we got all these walls.
Engage thing.
Like... These?
Yeah, looks good to me.
Sick. Right,
off the toe of his disc.
Hell yeah.
True line of sight, baby.
The disc toe. You've already got overwhelming, right? Because you got it last turn.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you had storm? You're gonna get storm either way because I'm gonna take this objective, and then if you take it, you will get 1 billion points. So.
Yeah, I have not had storm because I drew it turn 1 and put it back in the deck.
Yep. All right. These guys will move. Be a little awkward. Probably have to double move them, which doesn't feel great, but that's what it is. Yeah, because he's the only guy I can actually fit through the wall, past the wall, I think. Could get that guy there. And
yeah, that's good.
Yep, no good. Harryman can go up here.
Look at him go!
He's so fast!
He's the fastest kid alive.
And you have not gotten storm, right?
No, I mean I got it turn 1 and I put it back in the deck.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because it redrew. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not allowed.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
That would be what's known as cheating.
Cheating. If I stand here, I do get to hit Uriel Ventress with a charge. But otherwise, I don't need any flamers, cool flamers on you. And the cool flamers are pretty chad. And I think we need to get all the cool flamers on you. So I might do a double move here.
I don't think you need to.
Yeah,
Just think, those rubrics have a family.
Those
you should leave
flamers
them behind the wall.
Great. Yeah, just hide them. Just hide them the whole game.
Yeah, they gotta go. They gotta go home to their kids. Dust balls, whatever they.
Yeah.
Whatever they have.
Dust bunnies. They're called dust bunnies.
Yeah.
This guy's so bad, but he's hiding. He's hiding so well. I hate it. All right.
Kind of love that there's still just one Centurion. Just
that one Centurion is like hyper relevant too, just like annoying.
Just hanging out like
just
I
chilling.
got a last cannon and some missiles for you, Magnus.
He just chilling. Okay. I think we go to shooting. There's no way this guy gets line of sight to these guys, right?
They should be wholly behind the wall.
Advance. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, you could like,
sick.
You could just fucking yeet him, and then sure, but like,
yeah,
then
it's like I'd have to have an
yeeted.
end of movement because then he could binding tendrils them, and that's like super big. But there's no fucking way I get that line of sight that way. So he'll just be there and hopefully kill the Inceptor. Okay, so doing stuff phase. The doing stuff phase. I will pay 5. Do I need to move this unit? Probably not. I don't think you can take this objective from me. I guess, like, as it stands, you could...
I think it's technically possible I could take it from you, but, like, I'd have to roll 4 hits, 4 wounds, you have to fail 4 saves.
I'll just get it so they all see this guy.
Yeah, if you're putting 6 on the objective, I'm not taking it from you.
So, yeah, stuff. We'll do Armon's free thing. You get twisted. We'll do 5 for a move again. So there's, like, 2 interesting things we can do. Is there a shot into Calgar's if we need it? The line here is like this, which doesn't seem great. And the line here is like this, unless we get our like funky wings to see you or something. I think I can do it with my wings if I go like this. That makes sense. And I still have line of sight here if I need it. Yeah, so we'll just copy pasta. Make sure I'm doing it right. So he'll just do this. So his wings poke across the line there. Go top down, which would be like that. And then from
he has the movement to like
do
the turn and everything.
Yeah, so from this edge of the base to here, that's only 13. He moves 14.
Sure.
But
makes sense.
A little bit farther, but yeah. Okay. So he has line of sight to both units in case we need it. He'll just be like that. That cost me 5. I'll pay 5 to move Armon's unit. That feels bad. COC of a Centurion 1? 2? What?
Oh, they're OC2.
OC2? That's nutty. So I don't think I can contest this. We just have to hope you fail. Unless we can move in your way. Which I don't feel like I can.
I can hold it from the back side of the wall.
Yeah, you could just advance.
Yeah.
5-inch advance gets you there. Yeah. So you just have to be. You would just have to fail the thing. Yeah,
Yes.
5-inch advance. Yeah, any advance gets you there. So you'll be able to hold that. There's nothing I can do about it. So we might as well push models onto this thing. Because that is way more relevant then. Make you shoot that guy. Come on. Come on, TTS. There you go. And then that gives my smite +1 to hit, which is exciting and fun. And this guy will just go here, and then Armon will just go over here. Okay. We should all see you.
Araman is outside of 12.
I guess that's relevant for stealth. Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's +1 to hit anyway. But I appreciate it. Okay, let's do pew pew. The easy stuff. This dude is gonna shoot here.
Go for it.
See if we get a kill. That's a pretty good start. Yeah, those are devastating. Blomp. Get out of here and
He is dead.
These guys will overcharge the Inferno Master, shoot over here. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna... Yeah, no, that's all I have to do. Yep. So, overcharge the Inferno Master. Do I take damage? I do not. He is 2d6. Whoosh, okay. I'll turn that to... Oh, I reroll once the hit wound. What did I just roll? Okay. And then this one will turn into a 6. So 10 AP2 on these guys. You do get cover. No, it doesn't ignore cover. You do get cover.
4-ups.
Bye.
I'll fail several.
Goodbye, Inceptors. All right, that's exciting. We'll do Aramon's unit over here. You are -1 and I'm +1, so my flamers are different. So I have to roll them separately, which is annoying.
And you twisted me, yeah.
And I twisted you, yeah. That's what that is. So here's the big daddy flamers. 16.
Pretty good.
Wounds on force. Rerolling. So that's 14 damage already. So I guess that kills all these guys and then puts 2 invulnerable saves on Ventress.
Yes.
Oh no, sorry, no.
It
kills 3 of them.
It leaves 2 left.
Yeah, 2 wounds left.
I will just leave that on. Guess the company champion matters here. Where's the heavy bolter? Is he in coherency? He's out of coherency. Okay, so it is just going to have to be on the regular bolter dude.
Okay, baby flamer.
I think because he's the only one in coherency.
Ooh, that's a big number. Wins on 5s. Rolling. So 4 more. So it kills that guy, puts 2 on Ventress's invuln. Probably should have shot stupid Armon first.
Pass 1, fail 1.
So 1 damage. His baby smite. Hits on 2s thanks to Magnus, but it doesn't matter. And wins on a 4. 1 devastating.
Cool.
And then Aramon hits. Roll 6. No, just 1 AP on your invuln.
What's the damage?
D6.
Show me a 4-up. I am going to just hope you roll low.
Okay. 75. I'll command point it.
Okay.
I feel like that's worth. Get him! Yay! Alright, good job, team. Magnus will do rerolls into Calgar. So here is the...
and I am going to Armor of Contempt Calgar.
Armor of Contempt, yep. The order...
Because I'll be taking AP 0s if I Armor of Contempt, yeah?
You would be taking AP 0s if you Armor of Contempt, yep.
Cool.
So the order doesn't matter here, so I'll just do the baby gun first. 5 shots plus 1 for this. You are not 10 models, right? Because 1's dead.
Correct.
So I just get +1, 2s. 4s. I'll fish for 6s here. No. So these are just devastating. We'll leave those to the end. Big laser.
Cool.
2, 3, and 4. 2s. Come on. 2s. Reroll. And 2s. Do I fish? Yes. The answer is yes. Fish. So 4 AP 2. So you just be on your normal saves.
This is damage. It's damage what?
3. Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
All right, easy.
Only
and then,
4s.
And then he dies to a devastating, and then you lose 2 more guys to devastating.
Sounds good.
Then 2 damage gets lost in the thing. Okay, that is the best I can do. I'll get my points, and we'll pass it.
Put you at 80. End of your turn. I'm yoinking scouts. And I'm going to pay my CP to yoink somebody. Who do I need to yoink? Probably Eradicators.
Yeah, chat. So saves and saving throws and damage is resolved independently, one at a time. So technically, what happens is that each of the my opponent assigns the saves to the bodyguard units one at a time until they die, and then any leftover damage will be forced to go on characters. So characters do get their save characteristics if they're attached to a unit. I have a whole video about it.
All right.
So that requires you to slow roll in some situations against character units. Twisty is gone. Goodbye, Twisty.
Trevi.
Yes.
Remind me, defend stronghold doesn't need me to have a unit on the objective, just that I control it, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
And you stickied it already? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're
I stickied it last turn, so I can get the scouts the hell out of dodge. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get
and behind, and you'll put a bunch of people over here.
Because my scouts are just gonna just flop down where you can't overwatch them and just.
1, 2, 3. So you need to hold 3 at the end of the turn.
Yes.
That is what's required.
I need to hold 3. I'm gonna hold 1.
You hold 2, probably 2 for sure. Oh, does this guy battle shock? That's important.
I am checking for that right now.
Drum roll. He's good. So he can hold the middle. He can hold that one.
Yeah. So he's just gonna be.
He's just gonna advance his any number.
Scrambling forward and stepping on the objective.
Love it. Perfect. Okay. So you'll get at least 10, and then you have to. Oh, are you max on secondary? Oh, do we draw? Oh my god, we might draw. That would be so rad. If you take this objective, I think we draw, because I think you're maxed on secondaries already.
It would be very. According to my count, I'm at 38
I gave you 10
40.
on secondary. What have I done?
I mean, I'll take it if you want to give me 10.
You need it. This is it. So yeah. Yes, correct. Yeah, we're good. So you would win if you take this objective away.
Okay.
I currently have 9 OC.
Currently 9 OC.
Currently 9.
We are definitely going to be. Where'd I put my oath tokens over here? You're definitely going to be oathing.
Big Daddy Mags.
I think we're going to oath Armin's unit.
That's fair. Yeah, the weird part, Chad, is like toughness characteristics. You always use the toughness characteristic of the bodyguard unit. So if they have a crappy toughness and the character's big, like a Neuro Tyrant, then you can have things wound the unit more easily than they would wound the character. But saving throws are always 1 at a time, so they're always on whoever's actually taking the damage. Get out of here, Eradicators.
They are not in meltal range, which is too bad.
Yay.
I was hoping they cunningly stayed too far away from them. And then Calgar is going to...
Yeah, it's end of opponent's turn or end of battle. It's a good one to draw around 5 because you get it automatically. Although it's not 5 points, so.
No, actually, I think I have to oath Magnus. I don't actually think Aramin's unit matters.
If you kill Magnus, yeah, you win. If you kill Magnus and get the aggressor unit onto the objective.
Actually, no, I have an idea. Yeah, we're sticking with that.
Okay.
This unit has their shitty little warp flamers. Probably not doing anything super deadly to Calgar.
Nah. They are +1 to wounds, so they do 104s. Oh my god, you're so ungainly.
We're just gonna. So Calgar was right here. There's no way I can hide from Magnus and not make this a shitty charge. So we're just gonna run at you. 11 inches.
Cool.
If you want to overwatch me, go right ahead. There is no other play to make here. Sorry, I'm gonna move these guys 10, not 11.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Let me think about it. Yeah, I think I forgot that the Apothecary was higher OC. And he could get the big OC if he kills the unit.
Correct. Yeah, he goes to OC9 if he gets a kill in melee.
Yeah.
Or if the unit gets a kill in melee.
Although I was also hoping that Magnus would do more damage with the shooting, but the Armor of Contempt was good. So we could shoot with the rubrics. If I kill 3 aggressors, things get super weird for you.
I guess this actually happens at the end of the phase, so I'll hold off to see what happens.
I think we have to Overwatch, because I think we have to kill you to lower OC.
Okay.
As bad as it feels. All right, I'll do it. And I'll do it with... Come on, kitty. I'll do it with the... Is it Flamers, or is it... Ugh. It's bad either way, it feels like. I'll do it with the Flamers.
Okay.
Overwatching with Flamers is cooler. So here is 4 big Flamers.
Certainly is more consistent, if nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, Magnus is like, oh, do I one-shot the unit or do stone nothing? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Flamers. Big Flamers. Solid. That's solid. 16. Wounds on 4s. Drills 1s. So these fail. These are AP2. Those are AP1. So 2 AP1 no cover. 5 AP2 no cover.
4-ups. Pass 1, fail 1.
Damage, and then a bunch of 5-ups.
And then 5-ups.
I should have shot Armon first. Oh, lucky duck.
You'll kill 1.
Oh, you're lucky duck.
Armon. Back.
Hits. Let's go.
Good for Armon.
Roll 6. Nope. He does reroll 1s because he's in a rubric squad.
Sure.
1 wound because he's supposed to wound AP1.
4 up. I'll pass it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we tried. Smite. Fail, and then the baby flamer. 1 shot, no wounds. All right, well, we tried. Almost got 2. Almost got 2.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose 2 there when I was handed 5 AP2s, but my saves came through for me.
Yeah, and that's GG, I think, probably, but maybe you'll fail to kill me.
We're just gonna put the Eradicators back here.
Okay.
Because like, actually, where's 9 inches off of these guys? Because killing Magnus doesn't actually matter here.
Right.
So I just want to soften this squad up.
Yep.
So they'll just line up like that, so they can all see ya. And then we'll go to shooting. We only got 2 shootings to do. I'm gonna pay for Strike from the Shadows for my Eradicators. Nope, I gave myself plus CP again instead of minus. That works. So here's.
Let me think about ritual. I am going to ritual for a reroll. Yeah. I'm gonna Weaver off of Arma.
Okay, sounds good. So this is gonna be 2s and 3s instead of 3s and 4s now. Rerolling everything because of both. So the 2 regulars hit, and then the multi-meltas, and the multi-meltas, and then 2s. So 3 saves so far at AP5.
3 saves. Yep, there's some my invuln.
Yeah.
Just on regular. I rolled so good. One guy's dead.
Well, yes, one guy's already dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess it's damage.
I could roll a 1.
I guess yeah. Oh, I know. I had 1 wound.
Oh, I didn't realize you had
that
one
was the
guy.
wounded guy from, I think, from the transport. When they disinfect. Yeah, he's been holding
yeah,
that.
that's right.
He's been holding it the entire time. Yeah.
Yeah, because I literally haven't seen Airman's squad since then.
Yep.
We'll shoot the aggressor squad. 369 plus 6 attacks from Calgar. Weaver's a reroll, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot Calgar.
Oh, I should have done that differently. I messed up. That's okay.
Calgar is hitting on 2s. I'm just gonna reroll all of this. All right, there we go. 1 auto wound, and then these are 4s. So 3 AP2s on your rubrics.
3 AP2. All right. So be on AP1. Yeah, I guess it probably doesn't matter here anymore. I need these guys to roll really good. I think if these guys roll really good, if they wounded every time.
Hey, they did roll really good. You just rolled 2 out of 3 saves.
No, because they like flubbed like a bunch of shots. They missed a bunch of times. All right, so I wanted them to roll better because I think if I take all the damage on this, I think I can make you like wipe me. But
it's possible.
It would have been tough. I would have needed to make like no inbound saves. So yeah. I will just take these on my good armor. So here is, this is your last shot, right? So I'll just reroll if I fail one. So these will be on force. Okay, the reroll. So lose the flamer guys.
Cool.
There's nothing like funny I do here now because Armin's there. Okay.
And then we will charge you.
It
3.
does make it. Yep.
It's everyone in.
All good. Too bad.
And then this guy's just gonna go hang out like so. Is it worth it to try? You're out of range, so that would actually be cheating if I try to do that.
Yeah, that is fair.
Armin has a 4-up invuln.
He sure does. He surely does. I think he can kill 2 Rubric Marines with Marnie's Calgar. I think he'll be okay.
I'm more worried about you epic challenging and killing my... Oh, you're out of CP. Okay, never mind. Then this is very straightforward. Sorry, I thought you had 1, and I was like, do I go for
no, I have 1 Cabal,
surgical strikes here to try and kill Araman so he can't just like stab my apothecary in the heart?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then sorry, I was delaying for nothing.
Yeah. I think putting Araman here might have been the mistake. I think if we make you charge Magnus, it gets a lot worse for you. I forgot this guy had the OC thing. That's totally my bad.
I honestly forgot it too until I was trying to figure out how I was going to take the objective off you, and I was like, oh, if I just kill those rubrics, I go to OC9.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I guess so. Here's the aggressor fists.
Nice.
No lethal, but I'll hit.
2x.
And then this is gonna be on 2s. Twin linked. So take 8 saves.
8 saves. All 5s. Nope, they're dead. Everybody's dead. That kills everyone.
Yeah, and then they'll just...
Yep, and then you get OC, like, 12. Yeah. I totally forgot about that guy. I thought you would have had to charge Magnus and kill him. And
I thought I was too. That's why I was trying to figure out how I was going to make this work. And then
put Araman down here so you couldn't charge him. That was so stupid. And then we have to at least roll this, and I think that's way better for me. Because I have a floating reroll and a blank against the Eradicators, and then you just roll a bunch of -1 damage attacks on me. I probably don't die, but who knows?
Yeah, instead of 3 and 2, I'm
that was a
2 and
big
1
mistake. And then he can just punch the aggressor unit to death and probably be okay.
I mean, I think even with it, they can definitely still kill Magnus because of the like guns plus punching, but it's way sketchier.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if
the Eradicator's got to do some work there. I think.
I don't know if 5 guys do it, right?
Well, I mean, the Eradicators would have shot him too, but
maybe
like the Eradicators probably have to get something through,
right? Because they probably eat my blank. Like they probably get 1 hit through, and then they eat my blank, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
that's what
I'm saying is like
it's random. Like who knows?
Yeah, I think the Eradicators like need to help out there a little bit to make sure that that's a kill. Otherwise, Calgar probably bounces.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that was a fucking
well, I can't say for
tight game, man.
This guy, if he failed his stupid morale check, that would have been great. That would have been so good, but no.
Yeah, I didn't really have a backup plan for that because I needed to have I was thinking about just like, keeping them over here, like, oh well, a 5-inch advance they'll get on, but like,
yeah,
I needed them to do other stuff.
Yeah, unfortunate. I don't know if there's anyone else. My secondary draws weren't amazing. I still scored okay, right? Like 20, 30? I scored 30.
Yeah, you're a 40 on primary, 30 on secondaries, and then I was a 35 on primary and 38 on secondaries.
Yeah, and you're better on secondaries, like slightly than I am. Largely because 1,000 Suns are fucking garbage. Everything costs too many points.
Yeah, I just have a little bit more trash than you.
If we were correctly costed, this would have been much closer. That was tough, but good stuff.
All right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that was. I do see what you mean. Though it's like I do feel like there's like a little bit 2 points inefficient.
Yeah, I think they just need to drop. Like they just need to undo the points updates they did in the data slate, and I think this faction would be perfectly fine. It's just it's tough.
The output's definitely there. It's just
your secondaries are just so bad. Like you're just trash on secondaries because you have no utility. Like you can't buy anything. You can only buy Zinch Demons, which is like the cheapest one is like Blue Scribes at 65 points, and you can't so you don't get Nurglings. The cheapest unit in the Codex is 45 points, and it's like Horrible, Zangor, and Lightened, which are really bad. The weird thing is that like all the slight changes made it so that I think this list plays like 25 points down because there's nothing you can buy for that cost. Like it's just like if I had like 40 points left, like more, then I could buy 2 more units basically. But because it's like so the points are just so bizarre, like you can't fit anything. The minimum like unit is either 45 points or like 105 points. There's no like flex. Yeah, it's just a nightmare. But like one more little unit to go like do an objective is like would be good. Like if I had a little strategic reserve, I could get behind enemy lines. Like that would have changed things.
Yeah, it didn't feel bad at first, and then like when I hit you with my Inceptors, you lost like 3 units, and you had to like go cleanse with things. I was like, huh, what's he gonna cleanse with and shoot at me?
I mean, the cleanse was easy because that was before the Inceptors came in.
True, yeah.
I think the order I got secondaries was pretty good. I think it was like that. It was a weird area denial in the mid game was awkward because I couldn't get both that and behind enemy lines because I had to go block your primary over here.
Yes.
All right, so I just should not have put Ahriman on the objective. That was the mistake. I think I needed to just push him this way.
Yeah, that definitely would have been harder if he was in a spot where I couldn't just consolidate onto the objective.
Yeah, at least make you kill Magnus because Magnus is a tank.
Yeah, that would have been considerably harder.
Yeah. All right, well I'll cop that one. Oopsies. Good game, man.
That's a good game. Glad to get a win for my final ride with this army before I go to Necrons.
Hell yeah. Well, that puts you into the finals. We'll see who.
Was this not the finals?
No, it's this is semifinals. It cuts to top 2 if there's more undefeateds, and there should be one undefeated and one other undefeated at the end of this because there's 4 right now.
Oh, I just thought it was flat 5 rounds.
Yeah, it's 5 rounds with a cut.
I had no idea.
So there's one more for you and between Jonathan and Nathan.
So I might still have to play Eldari.
You might have to still play Eldar. Yeah, you didn't dodge him the whole time.
Damn it. All right, well.
Got him.
The ultimate revenge.
Yeah, you should have. I mean, it's not too late. You could concede the game, and then you wouldn't have to play against Eldar.
Get 83 and just concede, get the moral victory. Determined that the 6th round was unnecessary. Right,
yeah, I'll just concede so I don't have to play against Eldar. Eldar's not too bad. Eldar's kind of fun actually, because Eldar's like end of your movement phase. I'll Phantasm, and you're just like, all right, I'll double move.
I don't think that they're. I mean, they're still overpowered, but I don't think they're near as overpowered as they were before. They're actually they're actually a real army now, not just like all right, cool,
you actually have to be good
Eldar.
to win with them. Yeah, it's the Chaos Space Marines is like the no-brainer like herp derp now.
I fucking hate Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah, it's like the number of times like watch people at X and 1 use the Chaos Space Marines because they're just like they're so used to just running dudes like willy-nilly up the table, and then they lose to somebody who's better than them. I'm just like it's the first order optimal strategy.
They always feel like they have like one or two too many units, and it's just like, you still have more stuff to hit me with. Okay,
yeah. When there's like there's like the 2 Accursed Cultist units, and then the Rhinos each have 2 units in them. You're like, what?
Like, where are these all coming from?
Why do you have 9 units in these 3-die transports? That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Chosen should count for 2. The fact that you can put 10 Chosen and 2 Chaos Lords in a Rhino is bonkers.
Yeah, it is weird because there's like outside of besides Exalted 8-bound, there's no like equivalent, right? Like a big 40 mil elite dude who goes into a Rhino. Like nobody else really has that, right? Because like all the Space Marine ones, like maybe company heroes, but like, who cares?
Yeah, but they suck, and like they're like they're a one-off.
Yeah,
you know, it's like that'd be like being able to put Gravis dudes in a Rhino. It's like.
Right, it's like a unit of aggressors inside a Rhino, like 10 aggressors in a Rhino.
Dude, I wish I could put 10 aggressors in a Rhino.
Nuts. Yeah.
Oh man, let me just slam 10. I mean, I can't even take aggressors in squads of 10, but
Possessed? Can Possessed go in Rhinos?
I don't know.
I guess we're just listing off additional things that Chaos armies can put into Rhinos.
Yeah, I'm not really. Aside from Eaters, I'm not really a Chaos player. So like, question mark? They sure do have models.
Possessed. But like. All the loyalist stuff, right? Like Arco-Flatulence is like the closest unit. But also Arco-Flatulence are super busted, so... Yeah,
I mean, also Sisters.
Honestly, here's what they need to do. I looked at the Possessed data sheet, not the Rhino data sheet. Here's what they need to do. Spillover damage when you destroy a transport should be applied to the unit embarked.
Oh, I agree.
It's
dumb that
I spent an entire shooting activation to kill a 1-wound Rhino, and then everybody inside bailed out. Like, this is last week. And everyone inside bailed out and was fine. And I was like, every single other one of those attacks, like 20 additional attacks should have gone to that unit and fucking killed it. It's like crazy how much resilience you get inside a Rhino. You're just invulnerable to damage. It's too strong.
I spam trucks and Sagittars whenever I'm playing Voton and Orcs because those things sure do make my army twice as good.
Yeah, I mean I'm playing a Rhino.
No reason.
I'm playing around in 1,000 Suns, right? Like I would play 2 if I had the points. Like they're just it's crazy efficiency. Also, the 1,000 Suns Rhino shoots 14 times, which is kind of nutty. But
being able to just clown car out of a Rhino and be like, we're all fine, or like maybe you lose a dude is like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, it's too good. It's too good. I agree. But yeah, maybe Chosen should count as 2. I think it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird if like conceptually kind of weird if they count as 2. Yeah, Rhinos cannot transport Possessed.
I mean, they can cut a wound off if they want. I'd be fine with putting 10 Chosen in a Rhino if they chip a wound off, so that the damage to shooting is more efficient.
Yeah. I kind of like their 3. I mean, they're also just like how much is a Chosen unit? Like 100 and something, 100 and whatever.
Not too much, I imagine.
Yeah, it's like super cheap. I think the issue is that Chosen are just too inexpensive. Rhiners are too good and Chosen are too cheap. He's probably
honestly, I don't even care if the Chosen are cheap if the Chaos Lord is more expensive.
I guess so. I always felt like it was like the combination of the two. Like I don't know if like I'm less worried about Chaos Lords if they're not inside a Chosen unit. I'm less worried about Chosen units if there's not a Chaos Lord attached. So it feels like it's the holistic, the whole thing.
Sure, but you could just put Chaos Lords with like Legionnaires and they're like sort of as good, right? Because they get advance in charge from the Chaos Lord, not the Chosen, right?
No, the Chosen give advance in charge.
Oh, I thought that was off the Chaos Lord. Okay, yeah, well then that does change things significantly.
It's either the Slanesh strat or you just Chosen have it built in. All right. Well, Wahapedi is dead, so I don't know what to do.
Rip.
If the Lords get nerfed, everyone runs Master Possession. Yeah, the Master Possession is a little silly too. Honestly,
yeah, for sure.
Honestly, it's probably just Chosen. Chosen are just too good. I think Chosen force multiply whatever's attached to them like super hard, so you just nerf them, and then I think everything's fine. Rhino needs to share a mark with the embarked unit. No, Dr. Dutes, I disagree. Let anybody embark in Nurgle transports. Who gives a shit? Nerf every single fucking transport in the game. Transports are too strong in 10th edition. They're like 10 times stronger than they should be. They're fucking insane. Nerf every transport. I don't give a shit. Damage should carry over to the unit embarked. That's I'm gonna die on that hill. If you get overkilled by an Eradicator squad, you should take all that extra damage on your unit of idiots.
Yeah.
It all converts to mortal wounds in the unit inside. Yeah.
The melta just goes directly through the wall and hits the idiots inside.
Yeah, just punches. It fucking spalls. That's how real transports work. Oh, what? The shell went through the armor of your Bradley? Oh man. Yeah. Too bad all the shrapnel killed everyone inside. That sucks.
And suddenly it's a Jackson Pollock inside that transport. Like,
oof. Gross. That's grody.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dip out.
Yeah, this game was sweet. Thanks for the game, man.
Yeah,
this was a good one.
Oh, hey, always enjoy playing against you.
3-point differential. Good stuff. You can't wish for a better game than that. Well, good luck in your final game. We'll see who it's against. I think this weekend, and then
sounds good.
We'll get one more with you.
Adios.
Cheers, man. Oop. I almost just straight up turned off the stream instead of disconnecting from Discord. Oh boy, oopsies. Should have made disembarks more prominent, not less. Yeah, the fact that the disembark only is like on a 1 is a mortal wound is fucking insane. It's nothing. It's so nothing. Like, I disembarked 2 units from a Rhino and I took 3 damage. Like, who cares? Who gives a shit about that? That wasn't meaningful to the final result of the game at all. It's like not even worth rolling. It's stupid. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to like measure out. I think that I think they just need to make it so that if you damage on a transport carries over, because then you can like the downside of the transport is that you can try to sequence, because the upside of a transport, right, is that the unit embarked takes 0 damage from everything and then disembarks out of range and line of sight, right? So like even if your transport is full on in the front of your opponent's army, there's nothing they can do to the unit inside. The only thing that they take damage on is from the disembarkation mortal wounds. What you should be able to do is ping the transport down low and then overkill it super hard and kill everyone in the middle inside it. And the fact that you can't do that, and they're functionally immune to melee, they're immune to follow-up shooting. They don't the damage from the disembark is nothing. They don't take deadly demise from the transport itself. That's fucking insane. Like, it's just ludicrous how resilient they are. And it means like, oh, you barely killed a transport? Whatever, that's fine. It protected its occupants. But it should act as a blade of wounds. It shouldn't act as a shield against all damage. It's just too strong. Battle shock lasts until the end of your next turn. I mean, I'm fine with the battle shock lasting for the turn. Like, I think it's fine that the battle shock mechanic is like, the issue is that like 40K is already this game that's full of like if buts, right? So you're like you're battle shocked, like in your command phase you have to take battle shock unless you reposition, but if you reposition you have to take it at the end of your reinforcement step. Like, what the fuck is that? And having a battle shock mechanic that's like, you're battle shocked, but if you disembark a transport, or your battle shock wears off at the start of your turn, but if you disembark a transport, it wears off at the end of your turn. It's like a little too far, I think. Honestly, I kind of wouldn't hate it if battle shock just lasted until your next command phase anyway, but that's probably maybe too strong. But it's coming as like a part-time Tyranid player, like wanting buffs to battle shock is like, please God. It's so inconsequential when your opponent fails it during your own turn. If it cost them primary, it would feel good. Or if primary was start of command phase and battle shock triggered end of command phase. It's a little strange that battle shock doesn't wear off in the battle shock step, right? Battle shock only checks in the battle shock step. It doesn't wear off then. So like you go a whole phase without taking battle shock when you maybe should have. But either way, I don't think the battle shock is the issue with transports. I think it's just the fact that the unit survives unscathed. It's like a transport is just simply too strong. It's simply too much defense. But which is funny, like, in a game where I played against a 0 transport Space Marine list, like we got to complaining about transports. But like, you can tell, right? Like Adeptus Sororitas, Leagues of Votann, a lot of Space Marine builds, all of Chaos Space Marines. It's like 4 of the probably top 5 best archetypes in 40k right now are all predicated almost entirely on transports. Space Marines is probably the one faction that isn't too transport heavy, but they are still running Redeemers in almost every list. It's just like the Ultramarines Vanguard Strike Force lists, they don't play them so much, but if you move over to Iron Storm or Gladius Task Force, there's always Land Raider Redeemers. And Land Raider Redeemers wouldn't even be that like negatively affected by that change. It's just the light transports that are like T9 and take a bunch of damage. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it should be a dedicated transport thing. Cries and Drukhari. Yeah, I mean, I think Drukhari issues are like, you know, beyond their transports or whatever. I think Drukhari transports is like, the Drukhari having such beneficial interactions with the transport mechanics, I think is a big benefit of the faction. Like, a lot of armies, and like Thousand Suns included, right? I've played that matchup several times. It is almost impossible for Thousand Suns to beat Drukhari because they simply don't have an answer to dedicated transports. And I think that's problematic for any army that is reliant on single target, like big attacks. Not like just simply being able to be blanked by dedicated transports, I think is too powerful. And I think that it wouldn't even be that big of a deal for Drukhari to take extra damage from disembarking their transports. Because Drukhari, like, largely, the issue isn't that the issue with Drukhari isn't that like your unit survives unscathed in the transport, it's that your unit survives at all. And I think it's still unlikely that somebody kills a unit that's inside a Venom through the Venom. Outside of some very specific instances where they're dedicating super heavy guns to kill them. And if you're dedicating like 200 or 300 points of guns to kill a unit of 5 dudes instead of Venom, you should get them. They should die, right? Your like 150 points of Kabalite Warriors should probably die to that unit. Like, it should require you to commit slightly more. I think that Drukhari need help elsewhere. I think that their weapon profiles are silly, underpowered, and stuff. Like, I think that appropriate buffs to Drukhari, maybe in the next data slate, would make it so that nerfs to transports wouldn't hurt them so much. But right now, they're just like, well, the only thing we can do is, like, sometimes kill one wound infantry and also, like, laser beam Hecaton land fortresses to death. But, like, if you have anything besides a Hecaton land fortress, we just die. And to be fair, Drukhari would also benefit to nerfs from transports because it is another faction that has a difficulty dealing with dedicated transports, right? They can kill all the rhinos in the world, but they can never kill a rhino and the models inside. It can never happen, right? Because, like, you shoot 4 Dark Lances from a Scourge unit at the Rhino, you blow the Rhino up, and the unit just disembarks slightly outside line of sight, your Scourges run away, and you have no more eligible attacks on that unit. And if that unit is 4 Space Marines, what are Drukhari going to do to it in the shooting phase? They have to dedicate 10 more Las Cannons or 10 more Dark Lances to kill 5 Space Marines, and they're never going to do that. But if the damage from the Land Raider overkilled, you could kill a lot more of the Space Marines, and you'd be in a lot better of a situation. A real detachment would go a long way? Yeah. The biggest thing for me, let me just verify here, is that Drukhari don't have a fallback and operate strat. Like, that's nuts. Because they used to have a strictly superior version to the Eldar one, I think. And it's crazy with how the faction is trying to work that they don't. That is correct, right? You can fall back and charge with witches, specifically. Yeah. So, like, part of the issue with Drukhari is that all of their stratagems, or most of their stratagems, are locked to specific sub-factions. And it's just not, like, it's like you're playing 2 or 3 stratagems down. Like, Real Space Raiders, honestly, should probably have gotten an extra 1 to 2 stratagems. Because most of the time you can't use Witch Cult stratagems, or you can't use, you know, Homunculus Coven stratagems, or the ones that can't be used on Homunculus Coven units. So, like, they should have given you 1 extra, right? Kind of like a rad cohort for Adeptus Mechanicus, where like half of your stratagems just turn off if you're in the wrong Doctrina. You know, if you just don't have the right unit, keyword, you're just fucked. And it's like the other detachments where the keyword is the keyword is contingent on the keyword that the detachment cares about. So you're like, oh, I could only use this on, whatever. Like Tyranids have a bunch of these, right? Like, oh, I can only use this on endless swarm units. Like, sure. Or teeming mass units. Sure, but the detachment's a teeming mass detachment, so it's fine. Right? It's like putting a monster only stratagem in the teeming mass detachment. Like, what are you doing? So you're like, oh, I took all Cabalite Warriors because they're really good in transports, but that means I turn off all the Witch Cult stratagems. Like, oh, I'll go fuck myself, I guess. Conceptual question: how come transports weren't this difficult to deal with last edition? They literally were. Every time transports are good, the game breaks in fucking half. Like, orcs had that. I mean, to be fair, orcs, the period in which orcs were super strong was largely due to their light vehicles, but orcs also had this interaction where they were like, if an orc player went first, there was no way to win the game. You immediately lost because all of their transports were in the center of the table. You could kill the models inside you could kill the transport. Maybe you could kill the models inside the transport, but largely, if you did, you couldn't kill enough of the transports that they didn't charge you with their whole army next turn. Drukhari was exactly the same way, literally exactly the same way, and they were dominant for like 9 months. The big difference is that I think transport units are stronger now. Melee is worthless. No, I'm not going to say that. That's stupid. Melee combat movement is worthless. So what you could do previously in 9th edition is you could wrap the transport and kill it in the fight phase, and either force an emergency disembark, which was hugely deleterious to the unit because half of them would just die and it cost you a CP, or they would everyone inside would die. You can no longer do that. It's functionally impossible. And even if you do achieve it, they get the emergency disembarkation for free. So you can't kill the embarked units in melee. They get to move and shoot. So the threat range for most transports is longer, and many transports can disembark and charge. So like it's the power of transports from the previous edition just compounded with new mechanics. But transports were literally why a lot of the factions in the game were too strong to begin with. Grey Knights as well. Grey Knights always ran 1 to 2 rhinos because they were just a 3-inch embarkation buff to the army. Adeptus Sororitas was the same way. So there were like 4 or 5 factions in 9th edition that abused transports super duper hard, and the transport mechanics were really broken for them. Oh, we should close out the prediction. I think, to be fair, chat, the Apothecary Biologus buff was immaterial. The issue is that the Apothecary Biologus had 3 AOC to begin with, so which I had totally forgotten about. I just totally didn't recognize. So if we look at the game state, this is the game state at the end. Magnus is 6 OC on the objective. I had reduced this unit to 6, so in my head, I could contest it with Magnus and force my opponent to kill both of the units on the objective. I had forgotten that this guy's base OC3. So literally all Flashback had to do was put this dude and 4 of his friends on the objective, and he held it at the end of the turn. And then he kills Armon squad. The Biologus OC buff didn't matter. What I should have done, I think I don't know, I can't say I would have won the game, but I probably would have made it like a coin flip to win. Is just put Ahriman like back here, because then he can't, if he goes for the charge with Calgar, he can't get enough OC back on the objective. So he has to fight Magnus, and then if Magnus has a pretty reasonable chance of surviving, and if Magnus survives and kills his aggressor squad, then I take the objective back and he doesn't win. Which is kind of what I assumed that he had to do, but I forgot that this guy was higher OC than the rest of the unit. So he was beating OC Magnus's OC already. He didn't need to kill anyone to win it. Oopsies. That's just me being stupid. You can disembark well within an engagement range. I'm ruining your narrative, Agent X. That Biologus, the Biologus ability was garbage. That ability is straight trash. but the whatever, what is this ability called? Vivispectrum. The Vivispectrum is worthless. This guy should leave it at home. You can disembark while in engagement range. I feel that's OP. Like, if someone's engaging the transport, maybe. Like, that could be a way to curb the power of transports. Like, if you charge a transport and leave it alive, it just can't disembark. Like, sure, I guess so. But I feel like that's a little bit weird. I don't know. I don't know if I love that solution. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's fair, but I think it's too easy to blank transports then. Like, I think that might go the opposite direction, where some factions just answer transports, right? If you're playing like orcs or whatever, and you're like, I'm gonna put all my trucks up here and I'm gonna threaten a Wa, and your opponent just charges you with like 10 like Catachin jungle fighters and chides up all of your transports, your entire army is just stuck in transports for the entire game. And I feel like that's maybe a little bit too strong. I think that jamming transports is already like a good enough. Like, preventing forward disembarks is already such a good game plan that I feel like I don't know if it needs like help. You know what I mean? The issue is that dealing with transports without charging them is like basically impossible. And I think the factions that can't necessarily charge transports or don't have that like level of aggression really struggle, really super struggle. Would I rather say I lost? No, straight up, I think I did. I think it's important to accept when when you make game losing mistakes, and I think I played everything well until that last movement phase, like, or until the last, not even the movement phase, until the last temporal surge. Like, literally, I think it was simply the decision to put the rubrics on the objective would lost me the game. I think it was my game to lose, and I think that I lost it there. Because I didn't identify that line. Do I do tournament list reviews? Like of other people, like of viewers lists? Or of lists that like win tournaments? Because that I do every Monday. But I do review other people's lists. Usually on YouTube streams. Usually I do them for super chats. But if you want to like donate, I'll read your list for sure. This was a great game, though. I'm sort of like racking my brain to see if there were any points that I gave up that I didn't need to. There was that one behind enemy lines I didn't have any way to get, and maybe I should have no. Like, maybe I could have pushed Magnus to the middle, but I don't think I had the Cabal points to do it. What is my opinion on the winners of an RTT? Yeah, if you drop a Matsumune, if you drop a, I'll read through whatever list you want if you, like, drop a dono. Just go back to old combat movement. Honestly, just overhaul the fucking fight phase. The combat movement's stupid. I don't know how this, like... The combat movement should have been enough to kill 40k 10 years ago. It's so bad. It's so poorly written. And it's always abusable. And it's always, like, overcomplicated. Like, honestly... Yeah, like, honestly, what they should say, right, instead of, like, this whole thing where, like, base to base and closer and all that shit, is you say, when you activate in the fight phase, right, you can move 3 inches, right? Boom. When you activate in the fight phase, you move 3 inches. Then, God, these fucking auto measures, holy shit. Who plays with auto measurement on it? What a dingus. Then, everyone within 6 inches of the target fights. Or you reverse it. You say, when you activate in the fight phase, everyone within 6 inches of the target fights, then they move 3 inches, and they can't leave engagement range. Say that. And then you could be like, oh, I'll go this way. Ta-da. We did it. Done. And you saved yourself like 6 paragraphs of text, and you've made the fight phase easier and more interesting. Versus like base to base, move directly towards, move base if possible, move towards if not. If no enemies are within 3-inch move plus engagement range, then go towards an objective, but only if you can move within 3 inches of the objective. Get rid of literally all that shit. Gut the fight phase section of the rules. It's so bullshit, and it has been for so long. Like, if you I don't know. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. the whole charge and fight phase is like such an archaic piece of game design from 1982 or whatever, and it just deserves to die. It's so bad. I don't know. The fight free movement was so crazy before. Yeah, but it was only crazy because of like stupid loopholes, right? Literally just like what they should do is just codify those loopholes. Instead of being like, oh, you must move towards, but you can move any direction towards, just say, oh, you can move. But if you're engagement range, you can't leave engagement range. Just say that. Done. And then like suddenly it becomes less of a test of esoteric knowledge where you look at this fight phase situation and you're like, I will move, I know that I can move 0.04 inches, which means that if I move along like, in this triangular motion, do my trigonometry, I know that if I move this distance, then I'll be 0.017 inches closer. So I'll be able to move that way and then do this whole thing. We call that in War Machine weaponized geometry, where it was like, the stupid like mechanics of the game basically like rewarded you for knowing like the explicit math of the game state, which like was stupid. Just get rid of all of that stuff and like make the fight phase movement more free, and then it's less of like this esoteric thing that you can do. Just say that you can move. Like, who cares? Say a consolidation move goes any direction if you killed your opponent. Who gives a shit? Oh, you moved behind a wall? Good for you. That was cool. Like, I don't know. Minimum charge range rather than snake eyes. Yeah, I mean, just get rid of random charges, right? Charge should be like move plus d6 or something. Or even just move. Or like, I don't know, 6 inches. Yeah, that's just something. It's like a little silly right now. The issue is that I think the issue is like you can't take individual mechanics out of 40k because 40k is like it's built on this like scaffold of shit, right? Where you're just like, well, we have bad mechanics at the beginning, but like the game has like branched out from those bad mechanics to the point that if you change them, the whole thing falls apart. So like, oh, if you give like a regular charge move or like a d6 plus x charge move, you just fucking break the reserves mechanic. Like you need to fundamentally redesign the reserves mechanic. And like honestly, the random charge distances are so rarely important that I don't think it's like a huge deal. Like my last game, my semifinals game against Headstrong, like he lost because of random charges. To be fair, I played like shit and he probably should have won for sure. And that's like the one game in, the last like 20 I can remember that the random charges have actually like determined the outcome of the game. Usually they're like, oh, they cost me a CP, but I still won. I mean, you could also like a change to a core mechanic would also be, would also come with changes to datasheet mechanics. One of the things, this is sort of a pet peeve of mine. Every time we talk about changing a mechanic, right, we're like, oh, this is how something should work. And everyone's like, oh, but my Terminators would suck if you do that. And you're like, yeah, but you'd also change Terminators. Like, don't be silly. Like, oh, charges movement plus X, or charges, base movement or something like that. And you're like, no, my Terminators would be bad. Yeah, sure. But you give assault Terminators, like, when this unit charges, move at 3 additional inches. Like, we're talking about core mechanics. We're not talking about individual data sheets. Talking about individual data sheets in the framework of an entirely fundamentally different game is worthless. It's not meaningful at all. No charges out of reserve would help so many gambler players. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you just only charge when you rapid ingress. It just makes everyone a better player. That would be funny. I guess I'm like weird. I don't really mind the random charges. It feels like it rewards, I don't know. There's definitely situations where you just get fucked by them, but I feel like the number of times that it's been like interesting and cool is outweighed the other ones. I do wish it was like. One moment, please. Just gonna get this lib ape bot out of my Discord server. Gotta get rid of them. You're not allowed to live here, ape bot. We don't buy scams. Yeah. Cool. Done. All right. Let's see. What's the link? I don't know if I saw the link. Oh man, I think I put the lists on the YouTube channel instead of the Twitch channel. God, I'm really out of it today. I don't know what happened to me this weekend. I didn't even like. This sounds stupid. I didn't even like work that hard. I streamed all day, which is like kind of tiring. And then I packed up the Breachstorm stuff and I like helped out with Breachstorm all weekend when they needed it. But then like when I got home, I was just I was dead tired. I think it was just like my sleep. It was a different sleep schedule because I was waking up at like 6 or 7 a.m. to get into the convention. And then like Monday, I did the Monday show, and then I just died. I basically woke up like a couple hours ago before the Tuesday show. I worked out last night, so I guess that also helped. But I've been pretty out of it. Pretty strange. Weird stuff. All right, let's look at these lists. Bet I can do this. So the top two, Space Wolves and Orcs. So I have a sneaking suspicion that you deal with them in the same way. Yeah. So we actually had a great discussion. It wasn't on stream, which is unfortunate because I was in the middle of packing up. But we had a really good discussion between Sean Naden and I and the finalist player at Everwinter on how to deal with orcs, and especially at orc lists like this. What you have to do is you have to pressure their Wa turn. Right? So, you said you're playing Death Guard? Time to stop reporting 1,000 Suns. Agent X, have you listened to literally every time I've been talking? 1,000 Suns are fucking trash, and you should never vote for them, because that faction is worthless garbage. And, like, you can't be like, oh, I'm surprised 1,000 Suns lost. Are you? Because it has, like, a 45% win rate and can't beat any of the top armies of the game. 1,000 Suns are so fucking bad. It's on you for voting for 1,000 Suns. Yeah, no, Flashback sweet. He's a local, by the way, so we play in like tournaments all the time and stuff. He's super cool, and we carpool to tournaments sometimes. Yeah, Flashback's a sweetheart. All right, so this is. Yeah, Matsumune, are you playing? You're playing Death Guard, you said, right? So what you have to do against orcs is you, like I said, you have to be able to soak their Wa turn. So what you do, usually what orcs want to do is they want to position themselves in a situation where they are in a safe place, but they're set up so that when they Wa and they push their threat range bubble, they get up into your important stuff, and then they lock you in and you die. What you want to do is you need 2 turns. If you can force their Wa back for 2 turns, usually you've won the game. You need 2 turns of garbage ass pieces of shit that you could just throw into the middle of the board. So, especially if you're Death Guard, Like you give them like 1 or 2 Plague Marine squads. You give them like cultists. You give them Death Guard cultists. Oh, they don't have any special abilities, right? That's their whole thing. But like cultists, rhinos, nurglings, all that stuff. All you need to do is body block their transports and prevent them from disembarking on the front of the transport. If you do that, you push their threat range back far enough that they can't wah and get to your important stuff. And your important stuff is, I mean, even if you're a Death Guard model, if you threaten to the middle of the table, you threaten to wherever orcs are holding on your objectives or in their objectives. So you basically force orcs to eat the alpha strike instead of delivering it, basically. So if you can shoot them, push a bunch of shit in their way, and then either they wah and kill all the shit, in which case, sure, the wah's done and they haven't gotten any benefit from it, or they kill all the shit and hold the wah, and you can hold them for 1 more turn. Usually you've won the game at that point. That's my experience almost entirely with orcs. Now, it's a little bit easier. I play, like, playing Tyranids. Most of my games against orcs with Tyranids. And Gargoyles, like Gene Stealers and all the forward deployer stuff like that is so good against them. Because you just force models right up in front of their transports and they can't disembark. And then you just hang out for a turn. They, like, disembark, kill all that shit, and then you shoot them again. And then throw another unit of Gargoyles at them. And that's, like, the number 1 play pattern. That's the best play pattern. But the worst thing you can do is overextend into their transports or overextend into their utility. Because all orcs need to do is stay like 14 inches off of their front line with their transport units, and then they have a good charge into you. So if you see like war bikers or something on an objective and you're just like, oh, I have to go get them, and you send, Plague Marines into them, or you send like whatever, Terminators into them or something, and you kill those units, or the orc player's like sick, and then they disembark and they charge you, and they're just trading up into you. But if you tow that unit, or if you tow that objective with a rhino, or you throw a rhino in front of the truck, or you throw a bunch of nurglings in front of their transports and they can't move anymore, then that's a disaster for them. The Stormlance detachment is basically the same. It's almost exactly the same game plan. All you need to do against Stormlances, is this Stormlance? It is Stormlance. Yeah. So actually, this list is pretty good. Actually, I appreciate this one because it's not triple. It's not triple Thunderwolves. That's pretty strong. The triple Thunderwolves I think is too much of a meme, but this one is bringing Inceptors and Redemptor Dreadnoughts, so there's actual shooting, which is good. Because the downside of the classic Stormlance attachment is it runs into the exact same problem, but it's way worse because they don't have like Thunderwolf cavalry doesn't have the benefit of hiding in transports before they come get you. So you just throw something in the way, and the Thunderwolf cavalry unit themselves has to go deal with it. So they like, you put Nurglings or a Rhino or like a bunch of Poxwalkers or something in front of a Thunderwolf unit, they're gonna kill it, but they can't go anywhere. So then like they kill it, and you're just like, okay, cool, and then you just do it again, and then they kill it again, and eventually you're at a point where you're able to get your Plague Marines on them, and then they just die. It's a little bit scarier with the Redemptor Dreadnoughts because you can't play super standoffish because they'll shoot you, but it's still probably the same game plan. If you can lock down the Thunderwolf cavalry units, and don't forget to play around the Wolfguard Battle Leader's reactive move. They only have 1 of them, which is good. But you can't like throw a jam unit in and then shoot them, because then they'll go into the jam unit, kill it in your fight phase, and then keep moving in their fight phase. You have to force them to move into it. But as long as you keep yourself like appraised of that, and you throw garbage in front of them, then you're in a good spot. If you have Nurglings and stuff, you can also like you can prevent the Hunter Instinct unit from killing you. They have like randomly not an amazing profile into Death Guard. I think we learned that because I played against Death Guard with all the Thunderwolf list, and it's just like a bunch of garbage AP1. If they're not generating their lethal hits from the Wolfguard Battle Leader, they actually don't do that much damage. Although the shooting will. The shooting's solid. And especially if you have Fight First on Plague Marine units. Like a Plague Marine unit will just rip apart a Thunderwolf Cavalry unit. Or at least most of the basic Thunderwolf Cavalry. You might not get to the characters in one fight phase, but you'll kill most of them. So if you have a Foul Blight spawn, like you can eat the charge from these guys and it's fine. You just have to make sure you don't run into the Redemptor Dreadnought shooting. But like you can put pressure on them with Plague Rouge Crawlers or whatever. Like Entropy Cannons are good against Redemptors. The indirect fire is good against the other stuff, so it's not too bad. Each Thunderwolf Cavalry hero has an attachment. Why can't you attach them all? You can get a Wolf Guard and a Wolf Lord and a Wolf Guard Battle Leader in one unit, right? And then the other Wolf Lord in the other unit. And then a Phobos Librarian goes into the Phobos squad. Only one enhancement per unit. Is that a rule? Wait, really? Is that the thing? No, that's... I've never heard that before in my life. Where are my core rules? I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that this applies to attaching units, chat. Because this is a rule in the select unit stage of the game. That rule would have to be pertinent in the declare battle formation step, right? I think that only applies to the... Oh, Outland, thank you for the follow. I think that only applies to when you're constructing your army, chat. It just says that you can't give a single character more than one enhancement. Yeah, I've literally never heard the interpretation that you can't attach multiple characters with enhancements into a unit. That happens, right? Like, I guess there's just very few instances in which you do it. Space Marines is probably one of the few. Like, maybe Sisters? You take, like, the Miracle Dice on Death on the Dialogus and then the Blade on the Palatine. I guess, yeah, to be fair, it doesn't really come up very often. But I don't believe that there's anything preventing you. Yeah, not a Death Guard. Like... Death Guard you could, but you'd rather just buy more units than enhancements for the Fetid Virion. Votann? Just go first against Votann. If I knew the the easiest way to kill Votann, I would tell you, chat. But Votann's like so go firsty is fucking nuts, dude. Just go first and shoot them if they're like forward deploy. Make them scout backwards. Then it feels like it's fine. And make them kill rhinos and then the dudes inside. Oh, you play Votann. Oh, yeah, I mean, you have Hernkin Pioneers, dude. Hernkin Pioneers are, like, solid fucking gold in those matchups. Just roll well. Yeah, real easy. Yeah, Hernkin Pioneers are the nutso. Because they're some of the cheapest units you have, and they scout first, right? So you scout, especially into those detachments, or in those matchups where they don't have too much shooting, and their shooting's not super fast. You can, like, scout into, like, a forward position where you're blocked by terrain, and then you just advance them around the side and you get in the way. That's the way you beat. Most melee rush armies. It's the same for World Eaters too, to some extent. The only model that can move over enemies in World Eaters is Angron, and so if you just like out threat range Angron and just force all the other infantry to stand in their deployment zone for a while, you just get to shoot them for free a couple times, and that feels real good. Yeah. So Agent X, as far as actually, let's go to the. Leviathan rules. Okay, this is just as described in the core rules. So yeah, so here's my interpretation, Asian X, and I believe that this is the interpretation shared by everyone besides you, apparently. All of these restrictions are part of the muster army rules, right? So these restrictions come into play in step 1 of a Leviathan game. So you're right. It says that a unit can only have 1 enhancement. But it says that in step 5 of the first step of the game, right? Once that step is over, you're like scot-free. It's basically like how a unit can't come in during by the end, or a unit can't come out of reserve by the end of the 3rd battle round, unless you haven't started in reserve, so you're not subject to these restrictions if you aren't being placed in reserve in step 8. You know what I mean? It's like the same, basically exactly the same issue. It's like how dedicated transports don't automatically die if somebody disembarks them during the game. You know what I mean? I appreciate ruling against yourself, though. Like, we're talking, I think, this might have been in a private chat in the Discord, but there's a real lack of, I think I call it, like, critical rules, interpretation, you know what I mean? Where I think that the 40K community has this great, and I'm not even gonna excuse myself from this, because I've definitely been guilty of this in the past, but I think the 40K community has this predilection to ruling in their own favor, even when things are pretty black and white. A good example is selected to shoot effects, right? Where you're like, well, when you're selected to shoot, that means that anytime you shoot. Well, it doesn't, because it says in the shooting phase you're selected to shoot, which means that if you're in any other step of the game, it's an out-of-phase rule. So selecting to shoot effects don't apply in other phases. But the people who play armies that have selected to shoot effects, 100% of the time will rule for themselves that it works the way that they want it to, and they won't accept any other interpretation. And I think that's like it's important to be able to accept rulings that don't work out in your favor. And I've definitely been like, I think, in 9th edition, like I think I played 2 or 3 games assuming that like spore clouds gave terrain cover, when specifically the rules that interacted with cover didn't apply to spore clouds because it was like worded funny, and I didn't really like think about it because it wasn't, it would have worked against me. So I think it's definitely something that I have to do better, and I appreciate that you do it too. Matsumune, thanks for hanging out, man. This has been a good discussion. I gotta get drunk on Finnish long drink more often and talk about 40K on stream. It's almost like I do that every day. Oni Pepega, that's why you can't play with people from the internet? That's fair. Just come play with people from the Discord. I think people from the Tactical Tortoise Discord, I would say that almost all of the competitive Discords have a very healthy understanding of the rules. Because like the competitive community these questions have all been asked for the most part within the competitive community. And so the answer to most of them is not up to the players. It's already been determined. And so like in most instances there are like, there's a document somewhere for whatever format you're playing that tells you whether you can or can't do something. Whether it's the WTC document or the UKTC for FAQ or the WCW FAQ, regardless of like if you're playing in a competitive event, most of these questions have been answered and it's not up to player interpretation. And they can disagree with it, and that's fine. But when they're playing the game, they know how it works. And if they don't, then they're just cheating. So, or if it hasn't been answered yet and it needs to be updated. So I think playing people from the competitive community you have so much less of those discussions than with people who are just playing in their kitchen table or whatever. Do I welcome newbies? Yeah, for sure, 100%. We do have we have a casual LFG tag. So if you go to the Discord, there's a looking for games channel, and there is a channel to get roles, to get notified and be able to ping people with those notifications. And there's a combat patrol one, there's a casual one. Those are usually good for newer players. And then obviously we're always here. Like there's dozens and dozens of people in the Discord who will answer questions if you have them. We have a new player question thread for people who come in and have questions about the game. So yeah, please come visit the Discord. Yeah, ! Discord. Let's get that link in there for the people who aren't in the Tactical Tours Discord yet. We don't have a training tag right now. Just the casual tag. Like we don't have like official people who will like come in and like give you tutorials. But most people are happy to answer questions. Yeah, I have a bunch of tutorial videos, which to be fair, I probably need to redo anyway at some point. Everybody asks if they're up to date, and they basically are, but they're all 9th edition rules and assets and stuff. I could probably do a new set. Maybe I'll do that next week. Maybe January actually. January is like kind of low key time off for creators because your AdSense revenue goes down really heavily. So we can work on some like evergreen content. The scaffold of shit. Oh, the shit scaffold is so deep. It goes so deep. Follow Bearable's in chat. What's up, my dude? It was a super good game. I think I still have the final score up. I do. Yeah, look at this final score here, chat. This game ruled. It was 80 to 83. I lost because I put Armand on the objective and he charged it with his Biologus Putrefier. Or his Biologus Putrefier. He's playing Death Guard suddenly. No, his Apothecary Biologus. What I should have done is put Armand off the objective and force him to charge Armand, or to force him to charge Magnus. If he charges Magnus, there's a very reasonable chance Magnus kills his whole unit. Doesn't die, and instead kills him. And if I at least make him roll that out, then it's much, much, much less chance I lose the game. Because he had to take this objective. If he didn't take this objective, he lost. So it came down to literally that. I think if I had placed Ahriman slightly differently, I would have won the game, or I would have had a solid chance to win the game. So it was a super good game, super duper good game. So disappointing salad. Real talk. The Ironstorm. So this is my favorite thing about the Ironstorm rules. First of all, the Ironstorm reroll templating is fucking gorgeous. It's so good. I want to hug it and incorporate it into my body. The Ironstorm detachment ability has been worded specifically so it does work on Overwatch. The issue is every other similar ability, because Games Workshop didn't come up with the templating. They used the templating from 9th edition for every other similar ability all the way through 10th. And they only just changed it in Ironstorm. Ironstorm says once per phase, each time that unit makes an attack. So it doesn't matter what phase it is. There's no instance in which it's out of phase. You're shooting in the charge phase, you get a reroll. You're fighting in the fight phase, you get a reroll. You're shooting in the movement phase, you get a reroll. Done. It's the Eldar one that says when this unit is selected to shoot, you get a reroll. And that's the wording that they used in 9th edition. And to be fair, the shooting phase rules never changed in 9th edition. It was heavily implied in 9th edition that it still worked, so you didn't get your reroll in Overwatch, which is how we've been ruled how it's been ruled in T5S2 since 8th edition. We've never changed it. It's been the same because that's how the cool rules are written. It was just the out of phase rules were only rarely explicit in 8th and 9th edition, and they are explicit now, and so it is explicitly disallowed in the core rules now. It's just that because people have been playing, it's been so wishy-washy in 8th and 9th edition that people have been playing with rerolls and with shooting phase activation abilities turning on in Overwatch for so long that they don't want to change. That's the issue. Yeah, no, and honestly, it's the exception that proves the rule, right? Like, why would they have changed the templating if it already worked on Overwatch? What would the difference have been? It's because the selection to shoot clarification, doesn't let you do it on Overwatch. But the anytime this unit makes an attack, templating does. It's the fact that like I still have this arguments in comment sections and stuff just infuriates me. People are like just so adamant that they won't. It's all Chaos Space Marine players, honestly. They just want to get their sustained hits on Overwatch, which is like just totally illegal. I mean, it's also like, I mean, for the most part, like, because players are used to it, a lot of like TOs, like I talked to the TO on over the weekend, and I was like, hey, how does like shooting selection work? Does it work on Overwatch? And they were like thinking about it, and they were like, I guess so, just because people are used to it. And I'm like, that's fine. If you want to rule it that way, that's fine. But it's like the people who are like, no, there's no precedent for it not working on Overwatch. I'm like, come on, man. You just want to use your super broken abilities. It's also like problematic because selection to shoot abilities typically are some of the strongest abilities in 40k. Like Dark Pacts, Unparalleled Foresight, like all that stuff is just so busted. And it's been busted in every edition. And so it's like the people who want to argue that it works in more instances than it should are just people who want to abuse broken rules for their own benefit. And it's just like frustrating. I don't know. I'm like, I get it, man. Like, you want your ability to do more, but, like, maybe try getting good. I don't know. No Dark Pact on Overwatch, Nurgle Matt. It's when you're selected to shoot or fight, which happens in the shooting phase or the fight phase. Yeah, but that Ironstorm templating is amazing. It makes me so happy. I'm like, finally. Like, honestly, I don't even care if they change all of those abilities to be worded that way. Like, I don't care if they're strictly more powerful in that way. Because like I don't care about the power level of the rules to some extent. I just wish the rules were more clean and cut. And that rule is so well written. I'm just like, it's such an update to a problem that's existed in the game for so long. For each Adeptus Astartes unit in your army, you can reroll one hit roll. Oh, glorious! It's just so clear. Every phase, you get a floating hit roll on every unit. It's like, it's chef's kiss. It's a chef's kiss of a template. Just right, just FAQ all this shit and say this. Finally, some good fucking rules. Right? Oh my god. Oh, man. Good stuff. All right, chat. I should probably close this thing up and get some work done. But, dude, this game was rad. Big shout out to Flashback for having a sweet game with me. This was a really good semifinals, even though we played on the wrong mission. I'm glad I ended up losing to the wrong mission. If I had won and people would have been like, oh, it's because he played the mission that was superior for him. Sure, okay. No, I'm glad that I'm kind of glad I went down because that was very awkward. That's a good call out from, who said that? Beef Supreme? That's a good call out from Beef Supreme because I just totally missed that I was on the round 4 mission, but it is what it is. That's what I get for playing in 4 events at a time. I'll be live tomorrow. 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. That is going to be a Copenhagen game. It's this list versus Astra Militarum. It'd be interesting to see how that one goes. Lots of indirect fire is a little bit awkward, so I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to die. After I went down to Lisa Votan, I think we're kind of out of it, but I'll enjoy playing nonetheless. We'll have a good time. I'm sort of doing mediocre in that series, so I don't really care so much if I go down. Ooh, we do have the Heretic is playing again. Well, we always raid We always raid active gameplay, so we're going to go raid them. So yeah, please come hang out with me for that. And I will be live, every day of the week so far. Probably through Sunday, so please come hang out. Look at the stream schedule. The schedule is live over there on my calendar and in the Discord. And I'll see you then. So cheers, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, and have a good rest of your evening.